So we got about 10 minutes in. I realized I didn't hit record.
No, it's all good though. Here we are, round
Okay.
2.
Well, you know what? It gives me a good reason to have these wings again.
I guess so. Yeah, we can try them again.
Okay. Are you gonna have another one?
I will. Are
Okay,
you?
you go drum. I'll go wing.
No, there's only wings left.
There's only wings left.
Yep, just the wing side. Here you go,
Okay,
man.
I really dropped the ball on that one. That's what happens when we do this on a non-normal podcast day, but it's all good. Okay, cheers.
Cheers,
you brought
man.
in these wings. They're delish. It's hilarious. Yeah, these are good.
Yeah, I forgot how fluffy they are. They're very, very delicious.
So, your girlfriend's brother, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, I've already dusted a few of these, but now we're rolling, and these are awesome. Thanks for sending these out.
Yep. Shout out to Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping the boys fed.
So what, you were at like a wing party before this? Well,
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, and me and the lady were like, well, frig, like, let's go out for wings. But then he was like, no, like, I'll make you wings. I'm like, oh. So we just, we stopped at the old, the No Frills Welland, Lincoln Street Classic.
Nice.
And, got some canola oil, got some chugging wings, and he did his thing, man.
I like.
So told him I was gonna go see my good boy Joe Gonzalez, and he's like, "You're not leaving until I get you some wings to bring to him." So
I love it. Well, these are sick, Matt. These are good wings. Good.
yeah, he's very passionate about cooking. So
Yeah.
that's you can tell when you eat these wings.
Oh, bro, they're good. Well, there's only one left each.
Perfect.
Let's get them done.
We might as well just dummy him, eh?
Yeah.
You know
Let's
what?
get them done.
I grabbed one last time first, so you grab this. There we go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Matt, good stuff. I can't believe I forgot to start recording.
That's okay, man.
Good thing we didn't go too far.
Yeah. No, we were just touching the surface, really.
Yeah. Okay. We'll start. March 20th. You've got a gig coming up.
Yes.
Where is it? Even though we just talked about it, but for real this time. Where is it? What's going on?
So, yeah, like we previously talked about before, a few chicken wings ago.
We didn't even have any adult cannabis sticks or drinks or anything, and I dropped the ball there.
We're already munching out too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So March 20th, 2020. Me and my band Revive the Rose. We formed an independent record label about a year ago, and we're finally giving it a proper celebration this year. So
I love it.
yeah, and we're really stoked about it, and we're really stoked about the community we built over the year, and breaking down a lot of music industry barriers as an independent band, especially from not Toronto, like we're from freaking Ireland, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of hard work to hustle a band and let alone any business.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
So it's just a kind of nice pat on the back celebration night, and looking forward to expanding further with it in regards to helping local bands and artists out in general. Like I signed a rapper to it, so
Yeah?
yeah, and man, he's just kick ass. He's awesome.
Where's he from?
Fort Erie / Stony Creek. Actually, he's a little bit of both.
So what?
Like half of his growing ups was in Niagara, and then at one point he fled the Fort Erie and
Gotcha.
And now he's based in Stony Creek. So
there's some music talent in Fort Erie too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sick. Okay, but March 20th, Thorold, Moose and Goose.
Yep.
And what time does it start?
So the doors open at 7, and I believe bands start around 8:00. So
8:00. Revive the Rose headlining.
Yep.
So you're not going on at 8.
No, we're going on probably around frig. I'd say maybe 10:30 probably.
You never really know, eh? You just kind of, or do you? I don't know.
Depends what everyone's drinking, really. That kind of calls the shots. The liquor calls the shots at some point. But now, for the most part, there's a rough rock and roll schedule. Yeah.
Like everybody, plays like how many songs? Like 5 songs or something?
We're doing about 20-minute sets for the opening bands. We just want to showcase, what's out there right now, and that's why I got some out of town bands. And we got some local boys, so it's just kind of like a big community that we're trying to solidify,
right?
With independent up and coming rock music, and I gotta tell you, man, like a lot of these bands, especially the co-headlining band Ready the Prince, they're already touring like Europe with just sold out shows, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, and no label, no label at all.
So maybe hopefully you sign them.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what their plans are exactly, but
no doubt.
You know, they've been kind of in our circle this whole
Nice.
time with, and we've kind of bounced off each other and helped each other out with,
Sick.
You know, even just sharing your song, you know, whatever. Spreading the good word, really. So
it's a good. I'm sure it's a good community. Like music, it's got to be competitive, but also a community at the same time, right?
And you know what? You just nailed it on the dot, man. It's very hard to find a community that likes to help come together in the music industry. It's very cutthroat sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
I bet.
And Revive the Rose, we believe a lot of our success is just by being humble,
right?
And you know, being the respectful dudes that we were born and raised to be, right? So
nice.
And obviously the talent is there, right? But big part of it, man. You can't. You got to lose the ego in this industry. Like you got to just be as genuine as possible and just do your best at what you do, you know, and love every moment doing it.
Yeah, that's sick.
You can't always think like dollar signs when it comes to the music life, kind of. You know, you got to keep your art element in there. How you started, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, you'd like to make a living off it, but like, if you're thinking that way up and coming though, it's tough. Crash, fail. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's who's in the band?
Oh, for Revive the Rose.
Revive the Rose.
Yes. Well, there's me.
Yes. Andy C.
Andy C. Yeah. Lead vocals.
Okay, how do you say your last name? Because I butcher it every time.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like a cereal. It's Colonico.
Colonico.
Yeah. Nice. I know. I hear Colonico, Colinco. I get it all, man.
So your position?
I'm the lead vocalist. Yeah, and I used to be the drummer actually back in the day.
Sick.
And then I switched. And then we have the son of a real estate agent, Peter Antonio, the son of Jimmer Antonio.
Yeah.
He plays guitar, just like his old man.
Nice.
And
Jim's got talent too, eh?
Oh, he's phenomenal, man. He's great. He's a big support. He's a big backbone for the boys too. It's awesome.
I like it.
He's always there. So
nice.
He'll probably be there that night actually.
Yeah,
so.
He called me to make sure. Yeah.
Did he
I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then we have Mack Cookson from Port Dalhousie.
Nice.
And I met him through college. So I didn't actually know him growing up in Niagara. I had to go to Hamilton to meet him. So
right. But you knew Pete growing up.
Pete, yeah, we went to high school together, believe
sick.
it or not. Yeah, and I was in a different band at the time. And then we kind of just lined up a one-time jam. We played a Nirvana song in high school. And then that was it. We didn't jam for a year. And then we waited till first year college where I had met Matt. And, Pete and I started jamming more.
Right.
I had these other songs that didn't fit the band I was in at the time.
Right.
So I called my boy Pete up. I'm like, yo, we got to jam this stuff. And then, Matt came in perfect timing. I invited him down. And we three are the original founding members of the band.
Love it.
Yep. So we've been kicking it for about since 2014.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah. But I really consider Revive the Roses kind of like a 2-year-old band, really, because we used to be a 4-piece. Now we're a 5-piece.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you three, and then
we got Andrew Ganyan on drums.
Ganyan.
He's been since 2017.
Right.
And he's awesome, man. He comes from like a metal background actually, so it's really cool what element he brings to a rock and roll band.
I like it.
Yeah. And then we have Big Rig on bass guitar. So and he's been in the band just over a year now.
Nice.
Yeah, since last February.
Big Rig.
Yep, the truck driver. He's awesome. He's always got good attitude, and man, he learns real quick, and he creates awesome bass lines. It's awesome.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So if you're a vocalist, do you write the songs, or is that a combo?
Yeah, like in a sense, it's teamwork, but a lot of the lyrics I've written mostly for the band. I think it just kind of like happens naturally, but
right.
A lot of the time Pete actually lately has been bringing some lyrics to the table, and we kind of feed off each other in that department.
Nice.
But when it comes to like instrumentals, it really depends. Sometimes I might have the whole thing figured out. Sometimes we get bits and pieces from each other, we put it together. It really just depends how it's approached at first. Yeah.
See, I gotta tell you, I have zero musical talent. Maybe negative numbers. I don't even know like what it's like to picture developing a song, as far as like it's not just lyrics. You're coming up with beats and all like there's so many elements.
Yeah, man.
Like I don't even know how many layers.
Dude, it's crazy, man. You have to all connect it in like one magical way, man. It's,
Yeah.
you know, when you hear a good song, man, it just speaks to you like so
Yeah.
well, and that alone, it's nuts, man.
So when you're thinking music, like is the first thing like the lyrics that start coming in, or the beat, or like how? I don't even know.
We don't even know, man. Like,
Yeah,
it's always different. It's never the same.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, it's sometimes you got a hook stuck in your head, like a vocal hook,
Right.
like a catchy part, and then you kind of try to figure out how that will fit in musical sense.
Right.
Or sometimes you got this whole instrumental thing. You're like, well, how the hell am I gonna put lyrics to this? And then you just kind of do eventually.
Right.
I had a song that I wrote like in 2015, and we just finished it like last year.
Yeah, eh?
Like we had all the instruments there, and we're like, well, I don't know what I want to sing about yet, so it's gonna have to wait. And then finally, in the shower one day, I was like, oh, that's it. You know, it just happens.
eh?
It just, I feel like with music though, you have to do life to, you know, obviously write, right? So
Yeah.
as I learn, I was 19 when I started this band. I've learned a lot now. I'm 24, turning 25.
Oh,
now,
you're
so.
just a young pup, eh?
Oh, I mean, I found a gray hair the other day, but
That's all right. That's hilarious.
yeah, man. But I gotta say though, man, I'm really it's really fascinating to watch a hustler like yourself too, man, grow a whole community just based on
Thank
just
you.
your whole vibe. You're a great guy, man, and you know it's but you're very passionate about what you do, man, and it's very similar in the music industry,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
It's crazy, and you just kind of have to have your own identity in the most unique and humble way, though. At the same time,
Yeah. I see some synergies because, like we were saying, like in music, you're talking with other bands. There's competition, but also working together, community. It's the same stuff with real estate. Like with realtors, when we want to get listings, we're competing against each other. But then when we're doing a deal, we're working together, trying to put a deal together.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're competing, but we're working together. So I see similarities that way.
Do you find sometimes there's struggle in the sense of like some certain areas where there's not as many people willing to come together and help in a deal, let's say, or
Well, every realtor's got a different personality.
yeah,
Everybody works kind of different. You know, some people are really tough, hard negotiators. Some are not. Everybody's kind of got different styles. Some people, like I've done deals with some realtors over and over, and we know each other's style, and it's easier to put deals together. Sometimes some people are just tough to work with.
breaking teeth. Yeah.
So I don't know. Everybody's got a different style, different approach.
That's just it too with bands, man. Like some bands got this like prima donna attitude, but some also got this like it's all good, man. Like, you know, like we'll help each other out. You know,
Yeah.
It's crazy, but you know, I vibe it pretty quickly though. Who the right people are for me to be talking to. You just sense it, man. You know.
Yeah, no doubt. So the bands that you've got coming to, what's it called? What's March 20th called?
March 20th is called Snare FEST.
Snare Fest.
The official Snareguy Records launch party.
Snareguy launch party.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm glad you dig it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be emceeing. We haven't even talked about that a lot. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing really.
Dude, I'm through the roof, and so are the boys. The boys are through the roof that you're coming to MC for this.
I love it. It's gonna be a fun night. But I have very limited MC experience.
Oh, buddy, but you got experience talking though.
Yeah, I'll just figure it out. I'm sure we'll talk more. You guys give me a little bit of. One thing, I don't know if you've noticed, my memory, short-term memory is brutal. So hopefully I got like the bands written down on paper or something because I don't want to.
We'll have to tattoo them on your hand or something.
Yeah, that's my team says I need lots of tattoos for reminders. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a good night, man.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and I like to surround good people with good people like yourself. And, you know, I think it's a good opportunity just to have a good time and meet some new faces. You know?
Get some good music out there.
Yep.
So the other band's playing. How many bands do we got that night?
Five total, including my band. Yeah.
That's locked and loaded. It's not going to change unless anything crazy happens. Or
nope. The poster's good to go. I'm launching that in a few days, but this will be aired by then. So
something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
We won't put this out before you do whatever announcement. We'll line it up. But
Oh yeah, it's literally like a couple days from now. Like we're good. Actually, this Saturday.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, man.
So what's the order? Let's go through who's opening and like the order of who's going what.
Yeah, man. So the first band on is the 97.7 Rock Search winners 2019.
Last year's winners.
Yes.
Sick.
So they're called Drop Top Alibi, and they're a Toronto band. And yeah, we recently met these guys within the year. We got thrown on a couple shows, and
Right.
very talented and just great dudes. And I'm really stoked to have them on the bill.
Nice.
You know, Niagara's not their home turf, but I love Hits FM's a big supporter of rock and roll events, and
Nice.
I'm glad to get them some new audience. So
Nice.
they're opening it right up.
Nice.
And
the
then
winners.
yep,
You're coming out swinging. I like it.
right off the hop, man. It's only good positive rock and roll right off the hop, man.
I like it.
Then we have the Jailbirds from Mississauga. They're great dudes. We, like I said, we just kind of met just over mutual likings of stuff and influences, and we actually did a tour with them last year called the Full Send Tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sick.
so we had a great time. Great dudes, and yeah, they're gonna blow the house down.
Nice.
Then we have Fort Erie boys, Amber Rains.
Amber Rains.
We did Rock Search 2016 with them, actually. And we both made the finals, but we didn't win. Neither of us won.
Oh no.
No. And that's when I was on drums and lead vocals, actually. So
Both.
yeah, I did both. I used to do
You were
both.
singing while drumming.
Yeah, man. I had a little Justin Bieber mic on me, like the wireless one.
That's hardcore.
Yeah,
Isn't that the toughest combo? Is drumming and singing? Isn't
it can get tough, man, but at the same time, it's kind of just what I grew up on. Like, I never played guitar originally, so
Gotcha.
if I wanted to sing, I just played drums, and I just wanted to sing, so that's how I just kind of learned.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but couldn't do the cardio workout too much, man. It just got a little. I wasn't focusing on the lyrics anymore. Like I was just like, oh shit, I better not screw up, like,
Right.
but now as a front man, I can be like, oh, I'm like literally singing to these people.
Yeah.
And then I got fucking Caveman Andy on the back. It's great.
I love it.
Yeah. So
Man.
yeah, he always goes shirtless. So I always call him the shredded caveman usually when I introduce him on stage.
Nice.
But yeah. So Amber Rains is playing, and then we have another Toronto band called Ready the Prince, and yeah, like I told you, they're absolutely just killing it right now, man.
Yeah,
They're already
right?
playing, United Kingdom, Germany.
Really?
Yeah, man, to these sold out shows with like their other good boys.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's crazy, man. And we've just kind of came up at the same time, and yeah, great dudes. Can't wait to have them, man. They're great unique sound, and yeah, then you have our idiot selves, Revive the Rose.
I love it.
Yep.
That sounds like a great lineup.
Yeah, man, it's all just good homies coming together, bringing a community together. So that's what I like.
So, like I said, never emceed. I've been to concerts, but like this one, I'm going to be involved in. I'm going to be like.
You might have to throw a couple burgers out there in the
I
crowd.
like
man.
it. I like it. Like some backstage stuff. Seeing I don't even I'm not on stage the whole time. Obviously, not when people are playing.
No.
Like I transit. I guess I don't even know. How does this? Let's talk a little. Give me a little breakdown of what I'll be doing.
By the way, what you're doing? Yeah, like just kind of in between the bands, like transitioning, just talking to the crowd, just keeping the
Right.
good vibes going.
I like it.
And getting yourself out there, man.
Yeah.
Joe Gonzalez, like.
Yeah, just shoot shit and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, man. People freaking love you, man.
Yeah, no doubt. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, literally when I announced that, people went ape shit.
Yeah?
So I was like, this is great. I knew this was the right call.
I love it. I love it.
Like I said, bringing all the good homies together, man. That's what this
Yeah.
event is. So
Yeah, so we got 5 bands, and then it's at Moose and Goose.
Yup.
Doors open 7, and we just give her.
Just full giver, bud.
And then, so we were going to do this on Sunday, but you had a show in Toronto.
Yes.
How did that go? What was that?
So we opened for a pretty big 90s band, actually, in Toronto. They're called Trapped. Their one song's called Headstrong, and it's in about pretty much every fighting movie you can think of and video game. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, man. So,
So
it
they're
was
Canadian?
No, they're from California.
Oh, okay, cool.
But we have a good Toronto following building right now. So, You know, I just did my thing. I offered us to play the show, and they really liked it. And we're a good fit, right? Hard rock.
Nice.
Went really well, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
great crowd. We made a lot of new fans. Even one from
like-
Mexico was there. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, sold a lot of albums, sold some shirts. It was a
That's
great
sick.
time, man. Yeah,
that's sick.
and yeah, headlining band killed it. And it's kind of surreal. I used to have this wrestling video game in on GameCube, and they were in it, and that's how I discovered them. And now I open for them. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
That's cool.
Little 6-year-old Andy just getting stoked, you know. But
Before too, we just were starting to touch on. Before I realized I screwed up and didn't record.
is it on now? Yep,
Yeah,
there it is. The light.
It's blinking. Everything's going. I think we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, but you're starting to tell me a little bit about the music industry with how this all works, because what you just told me was all I know at this point. But let's go over that again.
Yeah.
Ben, you said the 3 components.
Yeah, so within a band's main structure, there's 3 components that really drive a band, besides the band itself, obviously.
Right.
So usually you do have a manager, which is what we do have. We have a general management, and they're called Noisemaker Management, and they're fantastic people. They're like our best friends now, too.
Sick.
They really believe in the band, but anyway, they kind of handle, they kind of take the business load off for us. You know, we get to artistically focus more. We get to express what we want to do as a band. They kind of make it happen, you know, behind the scenes.
That's sweet.
Yeah, and they're always just pushing us and giving us advice as a band, right? So
How often do you talk to them?
every day.
Every day.
Oh, yeah, I love these people.
That's amazing.
We got 2 managers, Annie and Tim, and they're really good people. And
Nice.
I really look up to them. Yeah. And actually, Annie really helped us get involved with. We just recorded in studio with John Angus McDonald. He's the guitar player of the Trues.
Oh,
So
I see
she
you
made that
posted
happen
that.
for us. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, man. So there's a lot of team building going on there, and a lot of good times being made. And then there's the booking agent. That's the other big component of the band. They book your tours pretty much. So
Right.
you definitely want to aim to get signed to you know, the right fit for you. There's different booking agencies, different agents that handle certain genres.
Even around here, there's
mainly Toronto, man.
Toronto. Yeah.
That's when you that's where all the big guns are chilling right there. Yeah.
Right.
So that's another big component, but we've been slaying that department for ourselves as Revive the Rose, which kind of helped build Snareguy Records, kind of.
Right.
Just because we've been able to somehow get us these big gigs. Like we opened for Monster Truck like 4 times now, like, and they're huge.
How do you pull that off?
I don't know. It just like luck.
I love it.
Talking to great people. Monster Truck's got a great team too, you know. So it's like
Right.
kind of win-win. They, you know, we're a good fit. We're on the same radio stations, like.
Right.
So you just kind of, I don't know. I really can't explain it, but we've been lucky,
Yeah.
and that's why we
grinding
kind
it
of
out. Grinding it out. Yeah.
So that's why we made this label, because a lot of artists got this talent, and then that's it though. They don't know what to do with it. Like they
And that's the third component is label.
label, and it's a very optional component nowadays. Back in the day, it was more in demand,
Right.
of how crucial your career was. But there's so much, you know, between social media,
Right.
YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff. It's so accessible nowadays versus like the early 2000s.
So that hurt the label industry.
Kind of, but they still, like, a lot of these big labels like Universal or Warner Brothers,
Right.
they're tied right in there, man, since day one, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they get all first dibs, you know,
Yeah.
whatever they want anytime, right? So, but, you know, there are independent labels out there that are succeeding, like St. Catherine's own Dynalone Records. They have Alexis on Fire.
Oh, it's sick.
That's kind of how they started. Kind of a
Nice.
big inspiration for my label as well, too.
Nice.
Snareguy Records. And essentially, man, it's just a nice little hub to build our own little family of artists that we believe in, and
That's amazing.
put our own events on, you know, just under a nice little umbrella.
And you said that you have somebody already besides yourself.
Yeah, so we got Revive under the label, obviously.
Good.
And we
If you
are.
couldn't sign yourself, that would have been bad.
It was tough to do, but I convinced myself.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
No, we are looking to expand further for Revive
Sick.
the Rose, but for the time being, that's where we stand as a band.
Yeah.
And then we signed a rapper called Conan Doyle, and he's actually originally from Fort Erie,
Yeah.
but he's now located in Stony Creek, and he's unbelievably talented.
Nice.
his rap's like poetry, man. It's great. It's not like bullshit.
Nice.
It's like why you love 90s rap, man. It's
Yeah.
just real, man. So
Yeah.
it was nice.
So how did you come across a rapper?
Instagram ads. He posted one, and it was a video, like a 10-second clip.
Yeah.
And it said, "I'm probably better than your favorite rapper." So I listened to him like, damn, that's pretty damn good. I said,
it is good.
It was better than my favorite rapper, and so I hit him up, and
Oh, that's sick.
before you know it, now he's one of my good friends.
That's
and,
sick.
We're killing it. I booked him some big shows already.
Nice.
You know, he's dropping his new album like with a game plan. We sat down and made a game plan, and you know he had all this just sitting there, but he didn't know what to do with it. So we came in as a team.
Yeah. And he's not playing on the 20th because it's not the same genre of music.
Yeah, it's more of a rock and roll bill.
Yeah.
But no, he's got some big stuff coming up for himself right now. It's unannounced right now, but
That's
got him a really big Toronto gig. I'm excited to announce about.
See, that was something I've found interesting because I've definitely, through my years, I'm a couple years older than you, a few years, noticed that there is some sick talent out there that doesn't really get big sometimes. Probably often.
Yeah, often.
And I've like I said, I know nothing about the music industry. So sometimes I'm like, it's just so crazy how like I've heard some bands at like some bars and stuff that I'm like, I like this better than like shit I hear on whatever station. But they're not doing, you know, they either fizzle away or not doing anything too crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like I don't even know. I don't know what that's like out there or what.
Well, dude, it's kind of, if you think about it, man, it's very similar to your industry in the sense of like, do you like how much you want to invest in what you want to do, right?
Right.
You know, Revive the Rose. We're really like, we're nothing crazy special, but you know we love what we do.
I don't know. You guys are good.
Tight.
But
Thank
yeah,
you, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're tight. We practice. You know, we just have fun what we do, and we're ourselves at the end of the day. But you know, I hustle it though. At the end of the day, we all do. We all take a part in it, and we hustle it to the best we can. We make thorough game plans.
Nice.
And you know, like you may know, there's some realtors that maybe aren't like they're content at where they are, but there's definitely like you take it to a whole different level, man. Like like dude, you are like it's reality, man. Mm-hmm. But there's other realtors, they just chill back, they do what they want, but there's definitely room to bring the bar up way higher, right?
Yeah.
And that goes for talent, man. But sometimes you just don't know how to do it.
And you got to grind it up and figure it out and whatever.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Just got to channel it in. And I got to think, I hated it at first. I went to college, though. It's like,
what's wrong with that?
Nothing. At first I was all like, I'll never go to college. I'll just do the band, blah, blah. Right. Narrow-minded thinking. And then I took a marketing class, and that changed my sales and marketing. Sorry, that changed my life.
Sick.
I talked to I don't know if you ever met him, man. His name's Neil Thornton, part of the Thornton Group.
I don't know.
Genius, man.
Yeah.
Man, he'll go into businesses and just like flip their whole mentality around, man. And
he's a local guy or
yeah, Crystal Beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very positive dude. Actually, he's a man that you should talk to, man.
Yeah.
He changed my life, and I tell him that all the time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I used to send him my early game plans as a band, marketing game plans like he taught me in class, and crazy, man. Just he helped me channel.
That's awesome.
What I do.
Hey, you'll have to give me his contact, or we'll take that down later.
Yeah. He's refreshing, man. But yeah, so I did college and kind of flipped my whole brain to grind it. You know, instead of just hoping.
Yeah, because
can't wait.
Yeah, like I imagine if the best band in the world is just playing weekend gigs or whatever. Well, I shouldn't even say best band, but really good band. And if they're not practicing and not grinding or trying to get somebody or whatever to find other gigs, like I don't even know. You just got to grind it up, right?
You do. You can't always wait for it, man.
Yeah.
Like, in a sense, Conan Doyle, let's say, like I just happened to stumble upon him, but that was my hustle.
Yeah.
That wanted to take that on, like to help him out, right? Like
yeah.
But I could just kept scrolling, what I mean? But you just kind of have to really go for it, man. You can't just wait for it all the time, right?
So then with the label, so you said there's a manager which manages, but so when you're a label, you're not booking gigs, you're helping.
Right now, Snareguy Records specifically is kind of like depending what the artist really needs help in, we will help in that department. Because Revive's kind of got well balanced background and everything, because we just been hustling the shit out of ourselves, right? Like, before we started team building. So I do a little bit of everything right now.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But my plan is eventually, as success comes for my band, I hope to invest more in the label, and I hope to take on more people to help me out with this, and make it more of a kind of like a living in a sense, where I can just strictly help artists out, up and coming artists, to help them get to the next stage of their life.
Yeah, see, that's sick. I like that. I like businesses that can help people and make money. That's what I do. I'm a realtor.
Yeah,
I'm helping people buy houses, making money doing it. It's rewarding. That sounds like that's a rewarding aspect of music for sure.
Yeah, man, it's a very long journey, but it just feels so good at the end of the day.
Long game is fine. That's good game.
Yeah. Even 5 years flew by. Revive the Rose. You know what I mean? Like, so much has happened since I've been. I lied. I think I started when I was 18, man.
Yeah.
And you just grow, man. You just grow, and there's always just every year's a different year, man.
Okay, with that, let's do some more rewinding.
Yes.
How did you get into music? Like, where?
Oh boy.
Because like I said, I have zero music talent. Like, when it's happy birthday time, people are telling me to shut up when I'm singing. I'm not kidding. It's bad.
Yeah, throw the autotune on.
Yeah, they're like, shut up and let us take over. So, like, how did it start?
Well, man, I kind of got born into it, personally, for me.
Yeah.
So my mom's a well-known Broadway theatrical actor, singer. Mainly, she's known for her singing. Her name's Barbara Mantini, and she's part of the Mantini Sisters, which is a well-known Niagara act. They've toured, all around Canada, United States, especially in the early days.
Sick.
I just grew up watching my mom just kill it.
So she's got talent.
Yeah, she's currently teaching at Niagara College, actually, for the acting program, the business.
Nice.
Yeah. So, my mom never went to school. She went to high school. That's it.
High school finito.
Her hustle brought her to, and her talent got her to where she is now, and that's
awesome.
I've been heavily inspired, like, watching that grow up, and I was like selling merch for my mom, at her shows. Yeah. And
that's so cool.
Her and my dad was a music teacher for high school.
So you're straight music in the blood.
Yeah, man.
Gotcha.
He taught at E.L. Crosley for a long time, and then the day I was born in 1995, he transitioned to Centennial as the music teacher. He's been retired for about 3 years now.
Nice.
He ended up as a co-op teacher. Thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, he plays like tenor sax, alto sax, all that stuff. Him and my mom play in a wedding band called Introduction. And,
nice.
Yeah, man. So
so music right in the blood,
right from the get-go, man.
So what did you start with?
They threw me on piano originally.
That's common, right?
Very common, and every kid hates it at first, and then they regret it when they quit it.
Yeah.
Because now I've realized, to be an awesome organ player, you probably should know a bit about piano, right?
Right.
So looking back now, I'm a little munja cake at the piano, as us Italians call it. But but I wanted to play drums.
Gotcha.
I saw these stupid drums, and I just freaking loved them. And used to jam with my old man, 2-piece sax and drums.
Yeah.
In the basement, my little Yamaha drum kit, and then eventually they upgraded me for my 9th birthday. Got my first PV drum kit.
What's that? I don't even know.
Oh, PV's just a company.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was like a good starter kit, and
nice.
then I eventually moved on to the Yamaha life, But yeah, and then I self-taught myself bass guitar, and actually I took a few lessons for bass guitar, and then I kind of took it from there.
Right.
Carmen Celli, shout out to Carmen Celli for teaching me bass, and then I self-taught myself guitar with whatever I picked up from my bandmates and my brother, who plays guitar too.
Oh, nice. Older or younger?
He's 1 year older than me.
Nice.
He took a different route, though. He is making video games for a living in
Toronto. That's sick. Nice.
He works for Ubisoft. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so he's a level designer.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
lots of talent.
Yeah, man. And, seeing my brother grow up, too, he was an actor growing up, actually.
Oh, yeah?
His first gig was a Billy Talent music video. He's the lead role in it.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I don't know, it was just kind of cool, man. It kind of added to the whole element of like, yo, what if I had a band, you know? And throughout the years, I had many different things I jammed in,
Right.
and finally, Revive the Rose was completely meant to be a side project. I had this punk band, I was so about it. It was called Cops on Commission, and no, that fizzled out. And then Revive the Rose just kind of
Nice.
grew, like, and people loved it right off the bat. I thought punk was more in maybe at the time, but then
Right.
I was like, well, I like rock and roll, you know, and then I don't know, people just like loved it right off the bat. So
That's
I was
awesome.
like, well, I really like doing this, you know, and all the boys in the band were like way too stoked to be a part of it, and here we are. We built our community in Kingdom. So
That's sick. And then when did you start singing? How did that all happen?
oh, I've always liked to sing, man. I was very shy about it, like in elementary school mainly. I started then.
Yeah.
I listened to bands like I was really impressed by like Shinedown, the Trues, Foo Fighters, like those kind of voices really
Right.
spoke to me. And then the time came in high school. There was like a multicultural assembly or something like that. Grade 11 I was in. That's when I first sang in front of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, because my leg was like that rabbit from Bambi. What the fuck's his name? Thumper.
Yeah.
Like the whole time, I felt like I was gonna shit a brick. But yeah, man, I sang John Mayer in front of the whole school. Wait on the world to change.
Oh,
And
sick.
people just loved it. Like they gave me props.
What was it? Was it like Battle of the Bands or something, or what? Was
No, I was a multicultural assembly, so they just wanted to kind of touch on a cultural theme.
it? Right.
And wait on the world to change, right? It's kind of in that department,
Right.
that song. So they're like, oh, that'd be cool. Get Andrew and my friend Lisa Campion at the time. Let's get them to sing it. And Lisa's like, yeah, you should sing it. I'm like, I don't know, because Lisa and I used to jam all the time, so she'd hear me and she's
Right.
like, oh, you should sing. I'm like, nah. But then finally, she said she was the one that really pushed me to
Nice.
say fuck it and just do it, and I did, and it was the best decision I've ever done.
That's awesome.
And then I started singing and playing drums from there because I was like, I can do both, damn it. So
That's so hardcore. I just can't imagine. That can't be common. That's singer's drum.
no,
Because
definitely not.
when you're drumming, like it's hardcore, no?
Dude, you're doing like a freaking like workout.
It's
at
a
the same
straight
time.
workout back there. It's got to be the hardest physical position.
Oh, hands down, man.
Yeah, that's why I can't imagine singing at the same time.
Well, that's why I had to buy a wireless mic at the time because
Even still,
well, with the boom stand, I'm like rubberneck the whole time.
Right.
Just like I feel like my neck was gonna fall off, so I just got this. Every sound man hated me because the stupid wireless mic would feedback all the time. But
right?
I think that was a proper sign. I should just start singing. And
Yeah.
then I realized I'm as much as I grew up on drums, man. I wasn't a drummer. I wasn't. I was strictly a writer, and that's
Yeah,
and
eh?
I was a performer, and that's what I had to be. And the time came, I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be a front man." And that's
How did you
down.
figure that out? When did you realize I'm not a drummer?
Well, Rock Search actually, 2016 when we didn't win, and I was at the time I was a little salty at the time, but I was stoked. The
Right.
winner was talented as fuck, man. But we were just missing that element. They said,
Right.
that it was lacking the presence.
Right.
And I always just thought about all the times, like even just getting ready for my day, I'd crank the tunes, I'd pretend I was singing.
Right.
Getting into it, I'm like, if I was a front man, I'd fucking do this. There's all these people standing there doing nothing on stage, and I'm like, well, maybe I should try it. And
Right.
people had suggested I do it before, but I was like, nah, like I'll drum, But I finally tried it, and I fucking loved it, man. It was
Yeah,
just
eh?
everything I wanted. I can finally understand what I'm writing, and while I'm projecting it to the audience, I'm no longer worrying like, oh shit, I didn't hit the snare drum, like or
Right.
like I
Right.
dropped a stick, and now I gotta bend down, and
Right.
lose the mic, like
Right.
completely different animal, man. I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And it was
That's
hard for
key.
me to find the right drummer too, because like my head, I'm like thinking like that's not what you're supposed to play, damn it.
Right.
But then yeah, we met Andrew, and
and he's on point.
human metronome. That guy never misses a.
Yeah?
It was on point. Yeah,
That's
you wait
sick.
till you see him, man. This guy's
I
nuts.
can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm glad,
Like,
man.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't been to I don't know if I've been to anything like this. I've been, like I said, some concerts and stuff, a couple bar things. This seems like a really cool event. Like I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward that you're like even a part of it, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm stoked on it. I'm honored. Yeah, man.
Same, bro. Same.
So, Yeah, we just kind of like to do things a little differently sometimes, break the norm a little bit, make it more exciting. So
Yeah.
we have a little over 200 people coming right now, and it's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. So we got the 5 bands. What else? I had something I wanted to say. You said something, but now I think maybe just the cannabis sticks around here are getting to me a little bit, just being in my presence.
It's like we gotta smoke them or something, man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. No, but it's just overall a good event to, like I said, just bring positive people together, people that want to succeed and move forward in life, and doing what they love to do, and overall just a great network event too, like just to meet people.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Moose and Goose, March 20th, and I don't know, like it's still like I said, blows my mind when somebody's so good at music. Like you're just like, I've listened. You gave me that record. It's sick. Like
Thanks, man.
Yeah, like I for sure had it in the car. I don't know. I had it going for like weeks, and
no way.
Yeah, I only have like 3 in my car. I can't remember if I rotated lately or not, but it's
we had to crank the Olympia out of us that night, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you been to Olympia lately?
The last time I went there. The last time I ate there was with you.
Yeah.
But then I went there one time because, I don't know. Me and my girlfriend, we just really wanted tequila, and it was like right there. So we walked over there, and I don't know. Some guy found out I sold insurance, and I don't know. He just started picking my brain a lot, and I don't know. I had to leave. But
yeah.
It was just, yeah. No, that's a couple months ago.
New ownership there. How after that review, what kind of feedback did you get with that? People like that, not like it? I don't think we got anybody hating on that one.
Oh no, they loved it, man. They thought I was too generous with the burger, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Looking back, I was like, do I say it? I'm like,
You gave it a little well in love.
I gave it some well in love. I gave it a big hug, that burger. But
what you were in the 7s, I was in the 6s, I think. Right?
You were more accurate in that review.
Yeah. That was one of the hardest things for me. I think I'm pretty much over it, but being worried about giving a low score because like I don't want to hurt anybody.
I wanted to ask you about that, man. How is that? How did you get past that? Because
It's tough. How do I get past it? Because I think that the score. I mean, a lot of people love the score, but a business, if they're listening, the score shouldn't be a threat, but it shouldn't be what they're waiting for. If I'm saying, like at the Olympia, it wasn't a homemade burger; it was a backyard burger, right?
Straight out of the freezer.
Straight out of the freezer, right? So if you're talking about that, and if you don't want to hear that you've got a backyard burger, then don't have one. Right?
Exactly.
So and then if you have a homemade burger and you overcooked it, like I don't know, what am I gonna imagine this review? This burger's overcooked. It's a backyard burger, 9.1, right? It's a bullshit review.
It is.
So what? None of that other stuff. So I don't know. I'm still conscious of not wanting to give low scores because I don't want to hurt. But I really truly hope that the feedback helps businesses if they want it.
You take it with a grain of salt, right?
Like I don't give somebody a 5.1 hoping that nobody ever goes to their establishment again. I hope that if I give a 5.1, that if the business cares to what I said, that
make
they
that
make
an 8.5,
Yeah, improve it up, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like the Blue Star, I gave them a bad score.
Really?
Yeah, like their burger was a backyard.
I don't think I've seen that one actually. That's the one I haven't seen.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Blue Star.
Yeah, and I've been going there like forever, but
they nail breakfast. I'll tell you.
Yeah, breakfast kills it. But their burger was a backyard, and they didn't have pickles. And this was before I was DQing for like not having the GMB complete. And I gave them a low score. But what did they do? They posted a picture like same day saying we went and bought pickles, and they have a picture of a burger with pickles, and they're like, come back and try the burger. Like huge props to that, right?
That's great.
Yeah, that was great.
Just a little wake up call.
Yeah. So
Actually, I want to talk to you about pickles too, if you don't mind.
I love it.
Like, do you think they're like insane when they think the pickle spears are the best way to go on the burger? Like, you gotta. I think it's like ridiculous. Man.
It is.
The sliced, it just makes so much more sense, and you're putting this like rectangle on your freaking burger.
Yeah, I think it's brutal, but I just think that maybe they're not getting a lot of people to order pickles on burgers.
Really?
I don't know because there's no way that people are demanding pickle spears for their burgers. There's just no way. So I'm
always just so mind blown. I watch your videos and like, oh, they threw a spear cut in like 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, geez, I would. No, yeah, don't even put it on.
I know. I don't know. That's all I can think is that they're not getting a lot of orders for it, or people just aren't saying anything. Because I don't know how you slice them up, whether it's vertical or horizontal. Get a nice distribution of pickle on there, but
yeah,
I don't know. Like it's not like the fast food places when they have pickle, they just put like a slice or two. So it's not like they're trying to evenly distribute it around. I don't know.
Now, it's the garlic pickles all the way though. Eh?
Garlic pickles are great. I've had some good ones with the
hot pickles or whatever.
The hot, but the sweet ones sometimes are nice on the burgers.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like dill pickles, garlic dill. I don't know. I don't know if I have a exact preference to pickle, but I've definitely the homemade ones. You can tell. I think I can tell a lot of times when they're homemade. And
what was the one? Oh, I'm trying to remember. There was one place that homemade that stuff.
The pickles.
I think it was in St. Catharines.
I just literally.
I did a wall of it. It was like on a wall.
Yeah. What? Some pickles?
Yeah, and you reviewed it.
Fuck, I don't remember.
I'd
have to see, but we just went. No, we weren't recording anything. Where it was a Sunday, we ended up in Niagara-on-the-Lake. We stopped at Oast.
Yes.
And when I was there, I started shooting shit with the chef and stuff, and he brought me out. They do their own pickles there and their own onions, and they grind their own meat. I can't wait to go.
No way.
I don't know, their burger, it sounds like it's got potential.
Well, they make a damn good beer, man. That Barn Raiser's freaking
phenomenal.
They
do have good beers there. We tried a couple. It was nice.
Oh, no, yeah. Did you get like those flight decks or whatever?
I was, again, on the health happening, so I didn't order anything. I just, Robin had some drinks out, so I took a couple sips, but yeah, they're nice. Yeah.
An honest couple sips. You didn't have to block the privacy settings from Forge Fitness, so they didn't see your drinks.
Man, Zach's tough. So you said you've worked out with Zach before.
Yes, and he's the fucking best. And
he's good.
And part of my French, but I'm a little bitch, and I need to go back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hands down.
So when did you see him? When did it stop? What happened?
I went there, right, before the New Year. I was going there for a while, too. I was going every Wednesday.
Oh, yeah? I'm on Wednesdays, yeah.
Yeah, in the morning. I usually do a late shift on Wednesdays, but lately it's been changing. But yeah, I was going once a week, and then sometimes I do the Saturday, too, that boot camp he does.
Sick.
Kicks my ass all the time. Yeah, it felt great, man. Go to the Black Sheep next door, get a black coffee right after.
Oh, nice.
Booming. You're living life.
His coffee's good, too, eh?
Oh, I don't know how he does it. I don't know why no one else does it like that either.
I don't know. It's a nice, unique, delicious flavors.
You go to Timmy's, man. You have the black coffee, and you want to puke your brains out now.
No,
like you can't. Once you go black sheep, you can't go back.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That's hilarious. I don't know. I don't drink a lot of coffee. I've gone through coffee phases, but when I stopped drinking Tim Hortons, we went to eat one time, and the coffee out there was amazing. And literally, like I was drinking a whole bunch of coffee. Came back, I got a Tim Hortons, and I threw it out the window. I couldn't drink it.
Oh,
it was bad.
You had to put like a formula in there to like love it.
Yeah.
Like it. Sorry.
Yeah.
To even like it.
Yeah, but Black Sheep's good. Yeah.
Yeah, but what happened with Forge, unfortunately, was my own doing. It's hard. I know this isn't a good reason to stop.
Yeah.
Getting fit. But man, sometimes mentally I fear myself sometimes with the amount of workload I take on with I'm an insurance broker. I'm like the brains behind Revive the Rose, then I got this record label, and then I got a girlfriend, I got my family, got my friends too, and it's just like,
yeah, bro.
And then sometimes I mentally give up sometimes. And
I know,
it
sucks.
Tough. But I'll never let
juggling.
anything stop me from music at the end of the day.
Nice.
But it's no excuse. I need to get back to the forge, man. I gotta
Yeah.
continue my mission.
Yeah.
Zach knows what's best for me. He probably the best shape I was ever in with Zach.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah. He knew exactly where to focus on with me, and a great motivator. I love it. It's just one-on-one, man.
Yeah.
You don't got the
he's
whole
good.
gym eye fucking you, like going like,
Yeah.
hey, like I don't know, man. You got everyone around you that's like way ahead of you, and then you're just there. You're like, I don't even want to bother.
Yeah.
These
I
guys
know.
live
It's
here.
tough. Yeah, it's
With
tough.
Zach makes it so much easier, comforting.
I've never been one-on-one like that before, and you're right. All that stuff, it's nice. It's nice.
It's the best. You feel
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
It even took me a bit to consider doing the boot camp thing because
I don't even know
other
what that
people-
is. Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
exactly.
it's great, man. It's like an
It's-
hour. You pay like $15. It's like nothing.
Yeah.
And he sets this whole like obstacle course, like stations, and you go do them, and it just kicks your ass.
Yeah,
man.
eh?
It's the
For an
best.
hour.
For an hour.
Yeah.
And it took me even a while to like want to commit to that because I was just so like, oh, like there's these people there, but you know what? Then I realized Zach's creating this community as well with his clients, and they're all on the same page. They're all, doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what stage you're at in life with fitness or whatever, or you're there to get to better yourself and to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And that's, man, I fucking love Forge Fitness, man.
Yeah.
But I need to get back in.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't want to be like a born again, even though with health, I'm like born again on it because I used to be. Before real estate, I was like health nut.
Really?
Hardcore, bro. Hardcore. Hardcore. My hardcore. I was working out like 5 times a week. I was running 5K 5 times a week. And I was cooking like everything I ate if it wasn't like a fruit or vegetable.
Really?
I was hard. Before real estate, just before I did Tough Mudder, I was like fit. But then real estate,
you're on the go, right?
On the go. And now I'm really, really happy that I'm doing it because what I was really worried about, like you, I got a lot on the go, right?
I don't know how you do it, man. I stress thinking about what your schedule is like, man. Like I don't even fucking know.
It's you just deal. I got All Right Robin that supports it, which is key.
Yeah,
Like,
she's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine having a girl that wasn't supporting it. Like nobody comes to mind at this second, but I know that there's guys and girls out there without a supportive spouse, and like I don't know how that would happen.
Wow, it's great that you have that background.
But Robin's
man.
key, yeah, and just grind it out. I don't know, but having health back in the picture, what I was worried about was with clients because being service, at all times of the day, like right now, my phone's on silent, but I guarantee you, there's missed calls, text messages, voicemails, DMs, and then who knows what's happened with comments and stuff. Right? That doesn't stop.
I know. I don't even know how you keep up with all of it.
I don't keep up with all of it. I just try balance my best. But I was worried about getting back into health that it would sacrifice my clients because like one of the things I pride myself on is when people want to get a hold of me, I'm available. Right?
Right. You want to be like
there. And that's what I was worried about because when you go to the gym, there are still some moments that you can grab the phone and do whatever, but sometimes like you literally, it's almost like I don't shut my phone off, but it's almost like when I'm with Zach, I'm not taking calls.
I threw that thing in the backpack when I went there.
Yeah, like that's probably the best. But I was worried that one, I wouldn't be servicing my clients as well, and like I don't want to lose clients. But since I've been doing it, luckily this is slow season, even though we're busy, but in July, I don't know, it's going to be crazy. Like we're seasonal, like real estate's seasonal. It really gets crazy.
Well,
when the
right
weather...
choice is always happening.
Yeah, there's always happening. There's always happenings, but like, I don't even know. But the thing that's been nice is that the support has been really good from like the people, my clients, like my buyers, my sellers, my family, all that stuff. So I don't feel like I've missed it, but the best thing I've heard from a guy that I helped sell a property for, a client of mine, he said this guy, older gentleman, Italian guy, he's done well for himself. Like he's done well. And he's like, the best thing you can invest in your life is your health.
Wow.
and that pretty powerful coming from a guy that's, getting close.
Yeah.
He's like in his 70s, maybe 80s. I don't know how old he is, but I don't know. I like I said, I don't want to be born again, but I find it's good. It's good to bring it back.
Hands down, man. And I'm like you, man. Like I always worry, like, oh, like I need to be like available all the time. You know what I mean? And yeah, I always low prioritize my health, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, and I'm
Tons of
Italian, man. I
people.
love eating, man. Like
Bro.
I'm a vacuum.
Bro, I feel you. I feel you.
Oh, like the Sundays are like the hardest, man.
You
Like,
do
Nana's-
family?
Yeah, my Nana's house every Sunday.
That's amazing. We do family dinner Sundays too.
No way, nice.
Yeah, my mom's place.
Oh,
What do
get
you-
out.
So you're Nona.
Yes.
How do you say it?
Nonna and Nono.
Nona. Yeah.
Rosina and Umberto. That's
Yeah?
fun. Yeah.
So every Sunday there.
Yup. And
Is it
it's-
always pasta?
No. Well, it's usually like a mixture. Like it's like, okay, well, they got the wood fireplace in their house,
Oh,
so they'll
nice.
make the steaks and sausages right
Oh,
there.
baby.
Potatoes, and then that's like the side. Then they got like then the gnocchis like going, or
yeah.
polenta. We got polenta. It's like cornmeal,
Yeah.
and it's like Jesus Christ, like how do you eat it all?
Yeah.
And then that like there's like a pizza just over there, and then like an apple pie party tray over there. Like it's just have a little bit of this and that.
So you guys do that every Sunday,
Yep.
basically.
Sometimes Saturday too, but
Right.
Sunday mainly.
And who goes to that?
Just me, my bro, my parents. Sometimes my mom sings at the church a lot, so sometimes she doesn't always make it, but
Right.
and sometimes I don't always make it either.
Yeah.
You know, Sunday's a good day to get shit done sometimes, but
Yeah.
or like sometimes I have to get it done earlier in the day because I can't get it done later. But for the most part, I am there every Sunday. So
That's so sick. And
Yeah.
that's lunch or dinner?
lunch,
Lunch.
yeah, 12 p.m. lunch, yeah,
Clockwork.
maybe 11:45 depending how everyone's feeling. But
That's sick.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah, man. So just long story long though, I gotta get back in the grind, and I can't
Yeah.
let my busy schedule overwhelm me with
Yeah.
putting that as an excuse, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like I said, I don't want to be born again, but I'm so happy that I'm back at it. I hope, I shouldn't say hope. I know I'm going to stick with it, but like, it's hard to know that you're in it for life
Yeah.
because it's a slippery slope coming off. Like just having those wings, like I'm worried that like, no, I'm going to, as soon as we stop this, I'm going to be like, let's go crush some beers and some pizza.
Yeah.
Because it's slippery.
It's slippery, man. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're looking good though, man. Shout out to Zach. I'll
Yeah.
give it a plug right now, but
Yeah. He's doing good.
yeah, but you're doing great too, man. And
How did you get wrapped up with him in the first place?
I've known him for years, man. Yeah.
You guys are close to the same age.
I think he's a year younger than me.
Yeah, close. Yeah.
Well, him and Lucas I've known since high school days.
Sick.
Just because Lucas, as you may know, he's very musically inclined.
Yeah.
And
You ever played as Black Sheep before?
I played the Black Sheep.
Yeah. Nice.
I did a CD release there when I put out my solo album for the first time.
Solo album.
Yeah.
It's all good. When was that? That's not with the band. Is
No.
that common?
It's you know what, man? It just kind of needed to happen that one time. It
Yeah.
was in 2016 I made it, man. I'd gone over actually, and this album was crucial to helping my writing with Revive the Rose. Actually, yeah, I was in like a really bad relationship at the time, and you know, I was pretty much told everything in the book, like I won't get signed, I won't
Really?
won't do the music dream that I've always wanted. You know, I was looked at like I was some crazy motherfucker, and I lost all my confidence, and I just wrote these really personal tunes that were just like not Revive the Rose at the time. Like
I gotcha.
they need to be me, right?
Right.
But then eventually, as the band found its knack, I found a way to channel that into this party rock and roll band, you know. And now Revive the Rose is like this hybrid of it's a bunch of genres in one, man. But at the end of the day, it's your boys, you know what I mean?
I like it.
Yeah.
So Revive the Rose, the lyrics. What kind of stuff do you like to sing about? What do you guys
Well,
what's
we're very personal dudes. I don't usually try to aim at public subjects because that's what's being talked about. Like, you know, I avoid a lot of politics, believe it or not, just because,
Right.
you know, you hear enough of it already, right?
right?
Just doing life, you know. That's it's more so just in the moment of how I'm feeling, really.
Some love type relationship stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that, a lot of dealing with insecurities and whatnot. A lot of being self-aware of mistakes and whatnot.
Good.
But I'll never just pick on a topic just because it's like, everyone's talking about like
Yeah.
Donald Trump being a freaking dingus, like, or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't give a shit. Like, watch the news for that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just purposely pull, like, as an individual, that stuff I kind of brush past it. Like it doesn't trigger me enough to like write a song about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Not passionate.
Yeah,
And,
and
yeah.
I've been told it's been kind of refreshing from Revive the Rose that we write like very simple and very, but also very meaningful, and we stick to
Nice.
our humble roots with our lyrics. So I'm glad to do that, and I'd rather just sing about what I'm
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
So I don't pick on topics just because that's what's mainstream.
Yeah.
Or anything. Yeah, I'll never do that.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah. So, do you know what songs you're gonna be playing, or you don't talk about that?
We have a set list, but we're playing some new stuff.
Sick.
We're playing a lot of the good stuff that everyone knows already, but yeah, we're definitely pulling out some of the new songs we wrote with John Angus from the Trues, and
So, what was that like? What was it? You said you went and recorded with them, right?
yeah, oh man. Well, if there's anything that people know about me, man, my two favorite bands are the Foo Fighters and the Trues.
Really?
So that alone says.
So was that like surreal doing that?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Because I went from being like super fan. Like I went to so many Trues shows.
Yeah.
I have
Hey.
a signed set list in my room, hung up in a frame. My first Trues
No
concert.
way.
Yep. And I've based my whole. A lot of my inspiration from this band. Like I'm so fascinated by their harmonies and like what they're they're just they're from out east, so they're very maritime vibe, like just good vibes like me, like I just have
Nice.
a good time, and I don't know, just musically they write really good songs, and all of a sudden now they're helping me.
That's so
And
crazy.
they're writing with me.
That's
and
wild.
now they're my friends.
That's so
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, like it's just,
So how many guys in that band?
I think 5 now.
5.
Yeah, they got the keys, 2 guitars, drummer, bass. Yeah, 5.
And then, what's the name of the guy that you were with again?
So John Angus McDonald,
John.
he is the guitar player, and his brother's the lead singer, Colin
Oh,
McDonald.
sick.
Yeah, so they're brothers. Yeah, and their bassist is like a good family friend. Like they're all like close, man. Yeah.
And where they all live now?
So they are from Antagonish, Nova Scotia. What's it called? I don't know.
Nova Scotia.
They're from
somewhere.
Nova Scotia, though.
Right.
And then they moved to Ontario, and then they lived in the Falls for a bit, and now they're like in Hamilton, Toronto now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's really surreal, man. Just working with my heroes, like,
Yeah,
but now they're my
I can't
friends.
even believe that.
Like I don't even like. I'm beyond the super fan now. Like it's like they're just like a text away now. Like it's fact.
Yeah, that is. I don't even know. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and they're so stoked on my band too, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
just,
even know.
It's just so surreal. Is what I'm getting at.
So you recorded with John,
Yep.
and what was it? A song that you wrote, or
Well, we recorded 3 songs actually, and Pete was a big writer for the one we did. We kind of came together.
nice?
And then, like, originally what we did, we had these 3 songs, and then we did a writing session with John Angus, and he
Oh,
kind of
sick.
looked at our songs. And
That's so sick.
within like 2 minutes, he's like, "Hey, put this part there," and it's like, "Oh, why didn't we think of that?" And it's just like a hit song now.
Yeah,
It's
eh?
like crazy, yeah. So
But
and
he's
then,
got lots of experience. Like he's it's easier to see that.
oh my, I couldn't believe it though, and it just mind blows you in the spot. Like you're just like, "Oh shit!" Like the part was there, I just didn't put it there. Like it's like, damn it. But then yeah, we finally solidified the new changes to the songs, and then we
Nice.
went in the studio and we shat it all out.
That's
And
amazing.
we had little knickknacks in there, so
Yeah.
little musical parts that like people don't really think about, but like they make the song at the end of the day.
Nice.
Little background things.
Nice.
Yeah.
So where did you record those?
There's a Hamilton studio called Catherine North. Very reputable studio. Glorious Sons recorded their second album there. Arkells have done a few things there. City and Color did.
How do you pick where to record? Like, I don't even understand that whole aspect of things.
Dude, I literally heard an album, which was the Glorious Sons album. I'm like, I want this. This sounds great. Looked at the album credits. I said, I gotta go there.
Yeah,
And I've been there a few
so
times.
like the acoustics and like I don't even because like as you can see, I put up some
I like
sound,
this.
some sound deadening foam because when I first started in here, it was a blank room and I don't know. Like I said,
Was it bouncy?
Yeah, it was terrible. Like,
Wow.
The audio it sounded like I was in a cave. And that's why I started putting stuff up. And like, I don't understand. Now I'm starting to understand audio stuff. But like,
You learn as you go.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So I don't know, like with studios, it just sounded good.
Yeah. And then when we actually went there for the first time, we fell in love with the vibe, man. It's an old 1922 church that's just
sick.
like gutted to be a rock and roll heaven now. Like, it's got all vintage equipment in there. Like, it's so big and spacious in there. You feel the peacefulness in it, and it's just like you're away from. Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
You're crushing the water. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, it's key, man. But you just really feel the down to earth vibes that studio brings. And that's what gravitated us back there, man. It's so nice.
So you've mentioned a bunch of bands I've never heard of.
Yeah, have you heard the Arkells?
No, Arkells, yeah, but just like through us talking, do you know like every band?
Yeah, I mean, like I know a lot of bands. In the industry, you kind of just you hear about them, right? Especially when they're doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like you look at the charts, see who's nailing it.
But even still, like some like, do you know smaller bands?
Oh yeah.
Like I don't even know how bands are measured exactly.
Dude, like I said, man, it's like kind of why Snare FEST is happening, kind of because it's all these bands that are like pushing with all their freaking might to get like noticed and like work hard and do what they love, and those bands obviously it speaks, man. They go a lot farther than most of the wolves in the pack, right? And so I've noticed this, and I wanted to bring all these bands. I want to keep them close. We're obviously doing something really good.
Yeah.
And the only way to do it the best we can is to come together and make a bigger impact, make people aware, like, yo, like, we got this thing growing,
I love it.
That's how I know smaller bands, man. I just kind of go like, hey, like, you should check out the Jailbirds. And then, like, Jailbirds will talk to Drop Top ALIBI. And then all of a sudden, this trifecta's formed. And now their fan base is here, ours is here, theirs is there. It's like, boom.
Yeah.
And now some of our super fans are like super fans of all those bands.
Yeah.
Great. It's great, man.
Have you ever heard of the Wainfleet Band? Well, I shouldn't say Wainfleet Band. Lead singer's Wainfleet. But Great Lake Swimmers?
Great Lake Swimmers.
Yeah.
Really? That's Wainfleet.
Well, yeah. Decker. Have you heard of them?
Like I've heard of them. I didn't know that was a Wainfleet band though.
Decker I don't know the rest of the band, but lead singer, he's Fleeter. But
no way.
Yeah.
And they're relatively known, right? Like
yeah, they've done a lot of happenings, but that's what I mean. Like you mentioned bands, I don't know, like I haven't heard of every Realtor because some of them haven't heard of them, but that's why. Like you're mentioning all these bands, I'm like, some of them I recognize, some I don't, but like that's what I mean. Do you just know every single band ever? Like it's crazy.
If I got a reason to know them, like if they tickle my ear like in a good way, where I'm like that sounds fucking awesome, then I definitely know.
Yeah.
But like I said about big labels, they're tied to everything, right? So you throw on a Spotify playlist, or Apple Music, whatever you listen to. You know how they make their little playlists you can go check out. So a lot of the labels got ties to those.
Right.
Revive the Rose has gotten on those playlists without the labels though.
Yeah,
They just said, fuck it, here's a good song, and they liked it and they put it on.
That's so sick.
But a lot of the labels put their new signings on there, right? So I'm just putting these on just to hear some new bands, and you hear them.
If somebody said like your best song, would you measure it by like the most popular or the one that resonates best with you, or
Oh,
our best songs? Like,
honestly, I always like the best songs to me will be my favorite ones, you know. But
right,
then there's just statistically best songs, you know.
right.
And
That doesn't always line up.
no,
No.
like yeah, I'm proud of our most popular song right now. It's got over 126,000 streams on.
That's so sick.
It's probably actually between everything. It's probably over 200,000 streams between all the platforms.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. Well and happenings
Yeah,
worldwide.
well and.
Hit the Germany market hard. That's for sure. Those
Yeah,
guys are
eh?
a party. Yeah. But then then you got our Ice Dog song, and that's like the second most popular.
yeah.
Song. It's like
What was that? Tell me about that one.
yeah, it's crazy, man, and it was kind of an honor to write this one. Like this song means a lot to me because, growing up in Welland area,
Yeah.
it's a hockey town, man. And
Yeah.
like a lot of my friends are just like hockey dudes, they
Yeah.
crush wings and go to a good live show or fuck, you know how you know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
100%.
That
Yeah.
friend group, and I loved it, man. I love going to watch them play ball hockey, even I love just going. I don't even follow sports a lot, but I love just sitting there with them and they're watching the game and getting all worked up. It's just part of my vibe, man. It's just like, and I thought about, I'm like, man, we got our Niagara's got like an OHL team, man. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I was Boxing Day shopping in the Penn Center in 2017, and I found them there. They have a little booth they set up every Boxing Day or Christmas season. They sell tickets, they sell their merch, So I went up to I don't even know, the one player. I said, "Who's your boss?" And they're like, "Oh, I got a business card right here." And it was like this guy named Nino. And Nino's a Slayer. He's awesome. And I don't even think I think he's moved on, but man, he's a great guy. Anyway, and then from there, I emailed him. I was like, "Hey, like, can we meet? I got this idea. Like, I got a band. Like, we're doing some good stuff. Like, at the time, we were on Hits FM.
Sick.
Actually, and sorry, just a quick rewind. We lost Rock Search, but then a year later, they said fuck it, and they threw us on the radio full time.
Nice.
For about 4 months, we were on the radio.
That's sick.
Yeah. So at the time, I used that to my advantage. I'm like, yo, like, we're a radio band right now. Like, we're local. You're local. You got your own arena. You know?
Yeah.
So I said, we'll make you a song. And he said, okay, cool. Like, that's great. Like, and I'm like, yeah, we'll put it out in your like the beginning of hockey season will be great. And then we're like, fuck, we got to make a song. So then,
Oh shit, now we got to do this.
yeah. And finally we thought of the right riff, right? It was just epic, like classic hard rock hockey song you're going to hear in NHL 20 or whatever, like the video games. And then when it came to writing the lyrics, I was just like, like, I just wrote about a hockey game. I thought about Stompin' Tom,
Right.
and how he just wrote about a good old hockey game. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I'm like, well, I want to put like the attitude in that because the song's just fucking like it's gets you pumped up. So I'm like, I want to make a song that pumps these players up, and the audience. And
That's so sick.
And I called it Bar Down because all the hockey dudes just say Snip Gino Bar Down. And it's classic. And it turns out there's a whole series called Bar Down on TSN. I didn't even know about that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And
Any copyright problems there?
No.
All good.
They won't even touch the song, which kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah.
They'll touch it one day. But
I like it.
yeah, we so finally the time came. We were prepping the singles. We were making our game plan for the new album, right? And Moxie was the first single, and Alan Cross came in huge for that from 102.1 The Edge. He made it his number one pick. But then we were
That's
like,
sick.
okay, well, Bar Down's got to be the second single because Moxie's in August and hockey season starts September, right? So we're like,
Right.
shit. So, and then my cousin Mike Krosny, I don't know if you know Mike Krosny at all. He works for Foregrounds Media though, which
Cool.
films a lot of the Ice Dog stuff. And he's like,
Cool.
and yeah, he's my cousin, right? So he's like, oh fuck, like I'll film you a video, man. I got all the ins to the Meridian Center,
Nice.
right? So
Nice.
he got us to film in the freaking dressing room. And
Yeah,
we put our these jerseys on and we played. And the video came out like it looks like sex, man. It's awesome. Like it's just
Amazing.
great. And so finally the time came. We announced we wrote this song for the Ice Dogs. We put it out and it was played at every game. And
That's
our
so
fan base
sick.
just went like, boom! All of a sudden,
Yeah?
Niagara region just like knew who Revive the Rose was.
That's amazing.
We weren't fucking around. And
Good call with that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
And then before you knew it, the Toronto Maple Leafs picked it up.
That's so sick.
So they played it for their 2018 season, like here and there. It was just like very rare you'd hear it, you know.
Right. How would you know?
Well, the DJ emailed us. He reached out to us. His name's Cale Granton. He's the official Toronto Maple Leafs DJ.
Because you're not at every game to hear it.
No. But the first time, he's like, listen for the first bell. I'll play your song. And so I'm just sitting there with an OV with the boys in front of the TV. And sure enough, ACC Arena, my song's being played.
That's wild.
It's fucked, yeah.
Bro, I can't even imagine. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Well, right? And then what happened, he didn't even tell me, but this season, like right now, as we talk, 2019 and 2020, I'm just, you know, with Spotify, they make an artist for Spotify, so us artists can view the back end of our songs.
Sick.
How the streams are doing per day, all that shit, where they're coming from.
Right.
I'm looking, bar down, there's this playlist that says, official Toronto Maple Leafs playlist. And it said, by DJ Cale Granton. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Click on it. There's 11 songs on it. Hundreds of followers. It's what it is. It is this season's Toronto Maple Leafs official.
In the rotation.
Yeah, every game. Every fucking game this song's played now.
That's so crazy.
And it's like us, Deadmau5, like Metallica, Beyonce, like
really.
And then us, we're just at the bottom. We're just chilling there. It's like.
Have you ever been at a game to hear it?
My boys have been, like my friends, and on TV.
Yeah,
I hear it sometimes. Like I was at the bar and we're watching the game, and all of a sudden I heard him.
That's so
me. It's nuts.
That's so crazy.
But now the plays are just going like,
yeah,
like we're getting at least minimum 60 plays a day just from that playlist. Like
that's so sick.
Yeah, and
that's so sick.
I don't know, man. Just crazy how the world works.
Yeah. So you just keep making it and putting it out there, and then.
Well, with a good game plan, man, like you can make a lot of things happen, right? You make happenings.
Making happenings.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk more about future stuff, or is that?
Well,
is there any future stuff we can talk about?
Depending what it is. What do you got thinking of?
I don't know. Like whatever you want to talk about, because you're clearly working on stuff.
Yeah, well, we're kind of like I said. Snareguy Records is for Revive the Rose. We made the label, but it's not our permanent home exactly. Like we want to obviously expand further.
Yeah.
The purpose of Snareguy Records is to build artists to get ready for whatever bigger opportunity might come for them, right?
Yeah.
Unless we somehow
Total
strike a gold mine.
there. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And but obviously we're looking to sign to, major labels, and we've been,
So what would happen if you sign a major label, and then what happens with Snareguy?
Snareguy is always going to be there.
It's
Snareguy,
there. So you could be part of it. You could not be under your own label.
I can be. And now that's the other thing. I can co-sign my label to our record deals we get and tie my record label to a major label. That's how a lot of these sub-labels get created. There's a lot of mini labels. And they're like, well, it's technically Universal Records, but it's not. But it's because the band, whoever made that fucking label, was like, no, you're signing my label too, and my band.
Right.
And all of a sudden, bam, they just have a Universal label now, and they have every asset to that label.
Right.
And they just like that.
Right.
So that's what my goal is. I'm building this thing. Revive the Roses, the crash test dummy. We're taking in all the assets. We're putting it back in this label.
Bro, that's so sick.
Yeah. So as the band succeeds, Revive the Rose is kind of like the light guiding this thing, but we're just essentially creating a community though as we go.
Yeah.
And we're not going to take on too much that we can't chew.
And then you pass on the knowledge to all these guys that you bring on with you.
Right. Exactly that, man.
Yeah.
So that's the goal. But Revive the Rose, we're aiming for big. And the purpose of a major label would to get us in all those places. There's our photo on top of the Eaton Center in Toronto. Spotify, New Music Friday, Revive the Rose.
So sick.
Just little shit like that, and any first dibs on tours, any first dibs on whatever it may be, man.
And with your
radio play.
With insurance, you can juggle all of this.
Somehow. Right now I can. I don't know where.
One step at a time, yeah.
Insurance was a fluke gig for me, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. I'm good with people, so
clearly
Yeah, and they were willing to pay for all my training, like Rebo and all that. So I said, "Fuck it."
What's
what I got
Rebo?
to lose?
I don't even know.
Oh, Rebo. It's the license you need to sell insurance.
Gotcha.
So, what's it called? Registered Insurance Brokers Ontario or something
Right.
like that. Yeah, I don't even know, man.
Yeah.
It's just like and
Yeah.
it's just a thing I'm good enough to do, you know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
happened by fluke, man. Just
I
right
don't know.
place and time.
I'll bring up another musician. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he sat in that chair. Juno winner, DJ Shub, Dan General.
No, I've never heard of him.
His music he's indigenous. So he's got like this. I don't even know. I think he calls it powwow step, but he won a Juno and he's got sick talent too.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he brought the Juno in here. I almost shit myself. Like it was crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, dude, they look nice, man. The studio I was at had one.
Yeah, it's legit. It's
like this big.
It's
you don't
heavy
even
as
want to touch
crystal.
it.
Yeah, I know. It was unbelievable. Yeah,
That's cool. You brought it in here.
yeah. Because I did a podcast with him a while ago.
And where's
I
he
don't know.
based out of?
He's from Fort Erie. That's why when you're talking Fort
Jeez.
Erie, there's talent out there. And I know other people out there, music talent. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The border city somehow has got music in there.
Yeah, apparently there's this guy named Murda Beats from Fort Erie, and he makes beats for like all these big names,
Yeah?
like Kanye West.
Really?
Like yeah, man, like it's nuts. But Fort Erie,
Yeah. Border
You know,
city with skills out there.
they got freaking not musically, they got Matty Madison up there. Like
Maddie. Yeah.
didn't even know that guy was from Fort Erie.
Yeah. Went to high school with him.
Did you?
He was in the same grade as Dan General. They're buddies in like.
No
back
way.
Back in the day. Yeah.
I hear he's musically talented too, though, Matty, in some degree.
I know he's got music in his blood because he had.
He
Maddie,
loves music. I know that.
He had Maddie Fest this year. We went to it and it was like food and music.
Yeah, Wu-Tang headline,
Wu-Tang,
right? Jeez.
yeah, it was sick.
How badass is that?
Bro,
The RBC Echo Beach?
Bro, my first time there and that was great. We had a great time at that.
Did you get to catch up with him?
Yeah, we've seen him. We shot shit with him a bit. We seen him at a barbecue. We see him every once in a while. He's good shit.
Oh, really? Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Maddie Fest was cool.
Big turnout?
It's a big spot. There was lots of people there. I don't know, like
Wow. Yeah, it's a 16,000 seater. Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're both equal. If you go to the Bud stage or the beach,
Yeah.
it's both 16,000.
Each or 8 and 8?
16 and 16.
Okay, because there was stuff going on both stages. I don't know. It was.
Oh, they had both going.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Both and like there was so much
So that's
food.
like double.
Like I didn't know really what to expect. I'm like, oh, Maddie's throwing a thing, and I talked to my one buddy. I'm like, we're going. Yeah, he's like, we're going, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, okay, a bunch of food. We'll get to try all the foods, and we didn't even put a dent on the foods. We had like 3 things, and it was like I don't even know how many vendors, but it was sweet.
Probably tons though.
Yeah, dozens. It was a good event.
Wow, that's crazy, man. And I died at the poster. It killed me, man.
Oh yeah.
It was just like this cartoon drawing of him. I'm pretty sure he was like almost naked.
Oh,
If
yeah.
anything, it was
yeah.
I was dying.
Yeah, he's got. I think. Yeah, we're doing this today, but his Just a Dash. I think his finale is today too. Do you watch his cooking show at all on YouTube?
I literally,
He's
man, like I
that, yeah.
just discovered this man this year.
Oh yeah.
Like did not even know who the hell he was until
Yeah.
this year, and I love his vibe, man. I watch his Instagram all the time.
Yeah.
I watched a few episodes, I think, of Just a Dash, but I don't follow it though.
Yeah, because he's had a few. Cooking shows. He had like Keep It Canada,
Really?
Dead Set on Life. Now it's Just a Dash. I don't even know all this stuff.
Where'd he get his big break? Was it Vice? I heard.
Yeah, Vice is what I remember, and fuck, I could be wrong, but he was working Parts and Labor Toronto, and they won Best Burger in Toronto, and like I don't know if it was CBC or something did something,
And he was the main guns behind that.
and like he was in there, and like his personality shined through. I don't know. I still remember I was at my fiance. She was my girlfriend at the time. I was at her parents' house, and he came on TV. I'm like, what's going on here?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was the first time I seen it, but yeah.
Oh, his personality is just so addictive, man.
Oh, yeah,
you
he's-
just want to give the guy a big hug. You know,
No
like-
holds barred there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, tons of Niagara talent though.
There
man.
is. Niagara's a sweet place.
Yep. Like even our album I gave you there, Ryan from Street Pharmacy produced it. And,
That's an old, well, I don't know, old band going back. They used to be part of the Welland scene.
They were,
Yeah.
yeah. And it was cool, man, because like he was kind of like another big reason why I was like, oh, like Welland can make bands, and like do stuff with it. Like, you know.
So where do you get your t-shirts made?
Well,
no.
we get them made at our guitar player, actually, his dad owns a business in St. Catharines. They're called Regatta Sport.
Gotcha. So not Press Time in Welland.
We've done stuff with them. We still, in fact, they made the artwork to that CD.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Got talented artists there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tone and Connor.
Yeah.
Great dudes.
Oh,
And Ricky.
sick.
Love Ricky.
Yeah.
Did he do those shirts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did a lot of the early RTR merch. It's funny because, like,
Yeah.
you know, I always went to press time. Then Matt finally, like a year later, was like, "Yeah, my parents, that's their job." I'm like, "Oh,
Right.
well, fuck," you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're great.
Yeah.
I love them. But yeah, we do press time. We do stickers with them.
Oh yeah. Sick.
We do we do kind of like different stuff with them. But for like the main swag, we go with Regatta, and it's cool because they got cool different like sport models you can get, and some people it's different from like the band merch you can get, but both are great companies. I love them both, and they're all great people.
Do you sell merch online or only live?
Both online. Yep.
Who takes care of that? You take care of that merch online too?
Yeah, just go down to the old Shoppers Drug Mart when I got to and send it off.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's just set up on it's called Bandcamp. It's like it's a spot where you can sell your music for whatever price you want, and then also you can set up a merch store on there for free.
That's cool.
They take like 2%. Like
that's not bad at all.
Yeah, and then you just calculate. They let you calculate a shipping price in there, and that's it, really.
Yeah,
man.
there's tons of options for different stuff on there.
Now, do you sell merch for you or no? You just have swag.
Yeah, I just have swag that I give out and stuff. Yeah.
I saw your top fan swag. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good event. We're gonna do something at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to, man. We'd love to have the idiots a part of that, man.
I love it. We'll figure out something that. Yeah, we'll figure out something for sure.
That's awesome. How did your night go at the core there? It was good?
Yeah, it was good. It was... I didn't catch a lot of the game. I was doing a lot of social time, but it was good. We had a good bunch of people out.
So you had a nice thick buffet there.
Yeah. I didn't... Like, the chord, they hooked it up over there. It was good. I didn't know,
really?
Yeah. Like, I didn't know what they were going to do. They brought out Rose City Pizza. It was awesome.
Oh, they organized a lot of it, eh?
Yeah,
wow.
They took care of the food, and like they had the bar open, and yeah, it was
no
sweet.
kidding.
Yeah,
that's wicked.
Have you ever played there before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We we opened for Randy and Mr. Leahy.
No
Park Boys.
way.
Yeah,
that's sick.
So that was funny. We opened it for a comedy set, and I got a selfie with Randy with my shirt off from that day, and then fast forward to last summer. Here I am playing Sound of Music Festival with, Bush, the Headstones, Monster Truck, and who the fuck's emceeing the event? Mr. Randy Bobandy.
Yeah?
And we were catching up about that time. He was like, "Oh, I remember you guys, yeah."
So
I took another selfie with him with my shirt on, though. But the guy actually gets someone to grease him up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's got a greaser.
Yeah. So that's the only time we played at the Core. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that was interesting.
Yeah,
it's good though.
It's a good venue right there. It's not too big, but it's nice.
Yeah, no, it's I think it's about a 300 capper if I'm not
something
mistaken.
like that. Yeah, 350. Yeah.
We've been debating on doing a show there, just like down the road, like kind of like a college kind of event, but haven't really got to it yet though. But I like Niagara College. It's good vibes there.
So, like I said, future stuff. Do you have gigs booked beyond Snare Fest?
Yes, we have a lot of big gigs coming up. Yep.
Let's hear. I don't even know how you make your schedule because
it just, man, honestly, I can't announce some of them right now.
Whatever, I don't need you to.
Yeah, no, but in regards to how they happen, man, a lot of it's in the moment. Like I said, when people hear about us, or from previous events, we were on the side stage and then we just blew minds that night where they're like, well, we're going to give you the main stage this time. So
sick.
It just little upgrades,
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to expanding this year. And our name has moved up on some of these posters, which I'm stoked about too.
That's
so
sick.
That's kind of nice to watch.
Yeah, you get to see that happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is something good too. What's one of the worst things that's happened on stage for you?
Oh, geez, man. Well, I blew my voice one show where I couldn't even sing, man. I was pretty much I had to sing a whole octave lower, this level instead of like belting it.
Right.
Because it just hurt. I
What
blew
happened?
it.
Is that a muscle or something, or is that I don't even know.
I couldn't tell you, man. Just when at the time I was very not vocally coached a lot, so
Gotcha.
kind of just was uneducated and blew my voice. You know, yeah, wasn't fun, man.
So that happens. Like a lot of people, you go to a sporting event, the next day your voice is all messed up because you've been screaming so much. But it happened. Is that something like
on
it?
the spot?
Yeah, eh?
Sucked. Yeah, and I prepared all day for it, and it was like, nope.
So that won't happen again.
No. With good, you learn things, right? So I obviously prepare myself a lot now.
So stretch your vocals before singing. Like
you just do like warm ups to get the vocal cords going, your diaphragm, right, and
right.
Lots of water. I didn't really help much. I love boozing before I step on the stage, right? But,
right.
I'm going for a sober streak right now up until June minimum at least. So.
Yeah. What inspired that? I like that.
It just winter. It just you don't do much physically, man, and it's just like
don't need to be getting blitzed.
Yeah, but mainly though, I took a step back and realized what life has handed me in my hands with the band, and it's like, I could save it. I need to be the best I can be for working with the Trues. I got to be the best I can be to perform and showcase for potential new signings. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just need to be on point at all times, and there's no excuses. You know, nothing wrong with getting drunk. Obviously, I love doing it. But
so what? You're not going to have a drink until June, or not getting drunk? Or is it not a drink?
Not a drink. I don't want a drink at all.
Nothing.
No, because one beer always leads to a keg or something.
I know. The craziest nights I've ever had in my life was like me and the boys. Let's go for one beer.
Yeah.
And then shit gets crazy.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's... and I had to step back and make myself aware. I'm like, Andy, that is so... your personality, man. Like, you get stoked in the moment.
Yeah.
You're vibing off your buddy, you know what I mean? You're like, get another one in here.
Yeah.
Or... even food, man. Damn, like food's the same thing, man. Like it's just like, the burger was good. There's like a whole plate of them over there, man. Someone's got to eat them, So I just started eating them all.
This gives me something too. Day before, do you eat different normally before, day of?
Dude, I just kind of like don't eat as late sometimes, like depending what's coming up.
Make sure you get a good sleep.
Good sleep, always important. Good sleep. I don't want no acid reflux. Right. So, for instance, like hot sauce per se.
Right.
Kind of a bad thing to have before you sing. It's always a good after party though.
Yeah.
Freaking, my like tonight, for instance, I don't give a shit. Like I'm just gonna talk to people on the phone tomorrow. I'm not performing tomorrow. So I just kind of got
would you have a pasta dinner the day before performing?
Do I have a what? Sorry.
Would you have a pasta dinner? Because when I played football high school, we'd carb up day before a game day.
Yeah, we could the night before, no problem. But like hours before stage time, hell no, am I eating pasta dinner?
No, keeping it light.
Oh, buddy, I feel like a medicine ball because I got to move around right now that I'm just a front man. I'm not stationary no more. I gotta dance. I gotta freaking get the crowd going. Can't be a fat ass in the moment, right?
Yeah, no doubt. It's a good workout up there too. Yeah.
Dude, I'm drenched by the end.
Yeah, no doubt. I've seen like you're giving her.
Yeah, man. You gotta give her, and people get addicted to the live show, right? And that's what's big. Rock and roll's kind of it's kind of evolving right now, and in order to keep people into get more stoked on a band is the live performance.
Right.
So you gotta always
be entertaining. Yeah.
Can't show weakness up there, man. You gotta just gotta be godly for that one moment, right? I don't know how do you find it with your work day, man? Like especially with all the new fitness now, the diet. Yeah. Do you find your mind's a lot clearer now taking on such a busy day like yourselves, or like?
I can definitely starting to get the clear mind back because. Like I said, when I was fit, my brain felt like it was like crystal. Like everything was on point,
right,
all the time. And
sorry, what were you doing before real estate?
Like I went to school for business, and then at Brock, and then I did HR at college.
You did HR.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit! I did not expect you to be an HR man.
Yeah.
Like you definitely fit the role of HR. But I always see you in like marketing or something. Like
Yeah.
that,
Well, when I was at Brock, I concentrated in marketing and HR, and I've always liked marketing and sales, but I did HR more because it was something like HR is like law and stuff. So it's like you can actually learn something with marketing. I don't know. You can learn, but you figure, I don't know, you kind of figure it out when you're given it. I don't know. It's
you do.
yeah,
You really do.
yeah. So HR is to me is like something you could actually learn and apply later. But I was playing a lot for a couple of years. I played poker. I was making money playing poker.
No way.
That's what my main income was. Yeah.
That's legendary, man.
Yeah, yeah. So, but then like when I was done school, I did a couple HR internships,
Okay.
and I didn't love it at all. Like it was not.
It's not you.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I wasn't like in love with it at all, and always had real estate, and then just got into real estate. But
Yeah.
yeah,
And another thing I noticed too, because I think I really discovered you from the Must See Mondays. That's what you started out with,
Yeah.
right? Like with the online presence mainly.
yeah, that was
What just as a I don't know, like our backgrounds are so kind of different, but also like when it comes down to putting ourselves out there, it's
Yeah.
like really similar.
yeah,
So
100%.
I was just like wondering like what was like the turning point where you're like, yo, I can apply this to this
So with me,
and fuse it as one like
Yeah.
child.
yeah, with me, it actually tied back to a buddy that I've known 20 years that I met playing poker in Hamilton. And,
Okay.
And he does marketing, and he hit me up, and like every once in a while, he lives in Vegas, like, and
This is the dude I talked to, right?
yeah, Zach.
Yeah,
So,
he's chill, man.
yeah, he knows his shit, and like we met through poker, and when I met him, we talked a lot, we hit it off. He was way better than me in poker, and he taught me a lot in poker. And then like he lived in Hamilton at the time. It's not like we see each other, but we were talking lots.
Yeah.
And then he went on to the States, and he was doing stuff down there with poker and marketing and all this stuff. And one time we started talking, he's like, "Bro, you're marketing shit."
Really?
Yeah, because back before Must See Mondays, I was not doing anything like the standard stuff you can see out there anybody else doing. Just,
Yeah, you're just doing what the people kind of taught
yeah,
you to do.
junk. Like I had a company in like Montreal posting like 3 times a week, like 10 ways to organize your closet and stuff, and it was just like junk. And then he told me, you gotta start making some content. He's like, you gotta do some stuff. And I'm like, he's told me videos. He's like, you gotta make videos. I'm like, bro, I'm not making any videos. I don't want to.
So you that was like not your
It was
plan
not
at
on
all.
not on my radar at all. I thought like when I started in real estate, I started off, I hit the ground running. My first year, like I was top agent in my office. Like
Really?
Yeah, things went well right out of the gate. I was working, I was shaking, and like I said, I think when I first started, I don't know when. I'd have to check the history, but I think I was like the only one in my office that had a Facebook fan page, right?
Oh, okay.
And like nobody else, because the average realtor age is like 55. I don't know, some of them probably don't even have Facebook.
Yeah, they're used to like how they've been doing it for years.
Whatever
right?
So just having a Facebook page, and then like I said, I had this Montreal company posting 3 times a week, and when he told me it was shit, I'm like, what do you mean shit? I'm like, I'm doing at that time
Way
most
more
people-
than what
Yeah.
these idiots are doing. No, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
but then he's like, none of it. He's like, it's not your content. He's like, you got to link to something stupid on somebody's website, like it's garbage. And I'm like, okay, but I'm like, it's still better. But he's like, it's garbage. And then we just.
That's so good. You have a friend like that.
Yeah, I know.
Says it how it is.
Yeah,
You
and
need
it's so true. Like I said at the time, I'm like, with garbage. I'm like, it's not garbage. Nobody. He's like, how many likes did you get on that post? I'm like, none. He's like, nobody's seeing your shit because it's shit, right? And then he's like, okay, make videos. I'm like, I'm not making videos, bro. And he's like, okay. He's like, make some content. He's like, you can write something, take some pictures or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'll write something. And I wrote like an ebook that took me like a month to put out one piece of content, and then I don't know how many people even ended up downloading it. Not many. So then we just eventually got into videos with the Must See Mondays.
Wow. And that's cool because like it all ties down to like the type of content you do
Yeah.
really ties you into what you actually do. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
you're one with the community, and real
Yeah.
estate is all about community, man.
Yeah.
Like,
All about it. Yeah.
like especially, I don't know, man. Like you're proud. You're proud to be from Waynfleet, man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You're helping. You're giving people a reason to move there, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's. Dude, it's literally like Snareguy Records, man. Like, these
Yes.
people got their businesses, and they're like, well, what the fuck? It exists. It exists.
It's here.
Hopefully someone runs into it. But then there's a guy like you that's like, well, hold up. You can do a lot more with this shit,
Shine
right?
a little light on
You
there.
put- yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just like how I see it with a band with so much talent, and they're just chilling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, buddy, you can be like way bigger, man.
The
if you
talent's
just-
there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like literally the same shit, but
Yeah,
like
bro.
different markets.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love it.
It's crazy. So I always you know, it's really cool to watch what you do, man. Like,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem, man.
And like that burger review was good times.
I loved it. Yeah, I love food, man. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, see, it's interesting because like my living, I make it from real estate, but I'm making lots of content. But with you, the content, that's how you're making money, or however.
Pretty much, man. You gotta be like, okay, what do I do now? Like all the
Yeah.
time, like all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but videos are magical, man.
Yours.
Like any
Yeah.
the video content, like
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when I don't even know, and like I don't know where you want to go with this part, but I'm trying to think like musicians, different revenue streams, right? Because I don't even know, but I'm assuming you can have a song out there getting paid for it to get played.
So many different ways you can get paid for a song, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, you could get your royalties, like your airplay. Like there's FM radio stations, there's satellite radio, there's streaming.
So when you're on FM, they're paying you to be on there, or like I don't even understand anything of the music industry at all.
Yeah, man. No, it's honestly, it's the songs that actually get you the least amount of money, unless it's like a sync licensing deal, like for a movie or video game.
Right.
But it's the song that generates you the most money in the sense of building you, you know? And then you
Branding,
play
yeah.
these awesome tours, you're selling a shit
Yeah.
ton of merch, like
Yeah. So
the
when
songs
you
are just
book,
like the asset, really. They're just kind of like here's like some money, you know?
right, and then so then when you book gigs, you get paid to play gigs,
Yeah,
right?
you know, and even if you got a song like in the top like 50, you know, you can all of a sudden slap yourself down for like $5,000.
So yeah, like how would negotiating, like when you want to play somewhere, like how do you know how to do that? And you don't have to get into actual numbers or anything.
Well, like it's all about like how you're filling the room, how you like, you know, you can't take on more than you can chew, so you got to look at the capacity of the rooms, right? And you're like, oh, well, this is an easy fill, you know. I'll get, you know, our fan base is roughly this in this town.
Right.
You know, we throw a couple local bands on there. We sell the tickets for this price, times that by the amount of tickets we can sell. You know, and
Right.
then like at least if we reach this number, we get this guarantee, but then anything extra, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, and then all of a sudden the more popular you get though, it's like, oh, these rooms are getting bigger, and like, you know, now they're selling out quicker, right? So it's like, well, now we got to start charging more, right? So it's like,
Right.
you know, then all of a sudden your guarantee's a lot more because you know you can eat up that room like a fucking Kit Kat bar, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right
So-
now, as it stands for my band, we like to keep everything affordable for fans, though, and
Nice.
we're just simply, we're not letting any,
Right,
you know, we
that's
make
part
it a
of
big opportunity and all, but like, we're keeping humble at the end
Yeah.
of the day. We're still keeping,
I
like,
gotcha.
we feel as a band,
Yeah. You're
we're
growing.
not ready for like
Yeah. You're growing.
asking like $20 a ticket. We're not ready for that.
Yeah.
I can't sleep at night to know that I'm requesting that.
Yeah.
You know.
Growing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, man.
It's
Thanks.
see, like this is the most in depth I've had about the music industry because
I'm glad.
Yeah, like it's only speculation for me. Like it's obviously business on all different angles. Everybody running different components of it. So it's interesting to hear those things because I've never been in it. Like I told you, I can't.
It takes an army to really run a band, man.
Yeah,
Like,
no doubt.
it's
No doubt
crazy.
it does.
That's why these big labels, man, they got like a marketing department. They got, you know, press department. They got fucking like distribution department. They got their built-in radio campaigners. Like, it's a one-stop shop. Get signed, boom.
Right.
They got this game plan for you. You got all these sweet graphics made for you.
That's how that's how somebody can get blown up from like.
Oh, dude, easily, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we know this show. Put you on it.
Right.
Make you talk to one of our bigger signings, or you can tour with our bigger signings.
Right.
We'll introduce you. Like, it's who you know, man.
Yeah.
It's how you get in there too.
I don't know if it was 2019 or 2018, but my favorite movie, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Great movie, man.
I loved it.
And they're very sassy with the music industry.
Yeah, like that stuff. I had some insight into like music industry stuff, whatever, through the movie, however it is. But I knew nothing about Queen at all.
Yeah,
like because my knowledge of these things so limited. So
I just knew they were kick ass.
Yeah, you seen the movie, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was sick. That was a sick movie.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. It's a great example of like Freddie Mercury, man. Like he, the label was like, oh, like the single can't be 6 minutes long. Like,
right.
He's like, well, yeah, it's gonna be fucking 6 minutes long, and they're just so like they knew that was the answer, and they fucking like they were dominant in their decision. Like they paved their own path, man. They're like so out there, like they just did things their own way, man. It's so cool, but they're somehow, because they were their own vibe and because they were so talented, that it all just came to them. You know what I mean? And like, but at the same time, they kind of had these labels by the balls at the same time because they're the product at the end of the day, right?
Yeah,
it's like,
it's wild. It's a wild type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So cool to see that movie, man. They at least like kind of get you educated in that department.
What's your favorite music movie?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I really like I was always a big fan. I know it's not like the best one, but like
whatever,
just a fan favorite thing. I love the Yellow Submarine, man, the cartoon.
Yeah,
just chill, man. It's just
I
funny.
like it.
It just so the Beatles, even though they didn't voice their own characters in it.
Yeah.
Great soundtrack, great like it's just a good vibe, man.
So we're probably getting close to happenings, but what's music that you listen to? Do you ever listen to yourself?
I do, definitely. But I don't listen to myself for the pleasure's sake. I listen as to like, let's say I record a demo.
Yeah.
I'll repetitively listen to it. Because in the moment, sometimes, man, you don't hear certain things.
Yeah, for sure.
But then when you got time to like drive to work with it, or like drive a couple hours somewhere, like then you start thinking things like just naturally.
Yeah.
So that's a time where I'll listen to myself. I'll never just go like, yo, like I'm fucking sick, man. Like what? Yo, listen to me, man. Like I'm never like that.
Yeah, no.
Only if I'm trying to like get something like a show or something.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, our song 9 to 5's dope. Like it's on the radio. It's got like 20,000 streams. Like then I'll flex, But like that's just because I want to show.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about like I do give a shit, but like I'm not listening just because I want to listen to it. You know?
So then what? Okay, like if you're at Forge, what do you put on?
Ford? Oh, Zach's usually got his zesty playlist going all the time.
Okay, so
he's got some like classic. I don't know, man. It's always different there, man. He's got like old vintage like R&B going on, or like rap, or like he'll just have really hard shit going on. I don't know, just whatever Zach's feeling, man. Like I'll listen there. But when I'm running on the treadmill at home or something, I got my workout playlist. I got like the band I opened for on Sunday, Trapped. Like their songs are just so like you want to punch. Like you want to punch a hole in the wall. Like I need that to run. Like
right.
But it just really depends what mood I'm in. I'm always stoked about a band that can cover all bases though. Like my favorite band, the Foo Fighters. They got a song, whatever mood you're fucking feeling, man. They got one. It's there.
Eh?
Yep.
Wide spectrum.
Oh yeah, huge. From they got Monkey Wrench by the Foo Fighters, which is like, great cardio tune. Or then they have like a song like Best of You, and like it's like had a rough day, you're driving home and you throw it on, you're like, yeah, Day could have been better, but like, thank God for Dave Grohl. You know, it's like fuck.
Monkey Wrench, was that on one of the Guitar Heroes?
It was Guitar Hero 2.
Yeah. I remember jamming out to that lots. Do you ever play Guitar Heroes?
That's what got me into a lot of bands, man.
Really?
Well, dude, yeah, like for my generation, man, like even think about it, like how the fuck would I know about Ozzy Osbourne, like in 2004, right? Like,
Right.
at that time, I was like 9.
Right.
You know? So what's a 9-year-old? How the fuck do I know about that? I didn't go to any metal concerts. I don't never been exposed to metal. Like,
Right.
Like, so just things like that kind of got me like, oh shit, this exists, you know? And then like from there, you know, you always hear like, oh, artists also like this artist, you know? And you're like, oh, I heard this. Even like when my brother got the music video gig, man, I didn't even listen to punk really, man. Like I grew up on jazz and R&B with my parents, right?
Yeah.
And, like the Beatles. So that I was like 6 years old. I got a Beatles CD for my birthday. Like that's what I got. No toys.
Right.
And but then my brother also got this music video, and then like I'm like, this is cool. Like he came home with an autographed Billy Talent CD.
That's so
like,
sick.
And I just jammed it. I'm like, cool. Never heard this before. This is dope though. And then, you know, all the kids talked about American Idiot when that came out by Green Day, and then like you're like, wow, this is kind of similar to that Billy Talent album I made, but like a lot different. And I don't know, man. Just
I feel like even if there's a genre that you don't love, you still appreciate the talent, I'm sure.
oh, hands down.
Because like, you know, out there, some people will just talk shit about whatever band because it's not their flavor. But if they're talent, they're talent.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
It's kind of like Billie Eilish with me, man. Like I'm not too huge on her songs, man. But damn, chick's awesome.
yeah,
Great
she's cool.
talent,
Yeah.
great heart for this industry too. Like she's super passionate and super proud of her work, and she loves her fans, man. Like
Yeah.
she's just great.
I don't follow a lot of like stuff like pop culture. I don't know whatever it's called, but
I don't know what to call it either, man. Like I don't know what all of a sudden is like in there.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I was like,
But-
I like it.
But I've come across some stuff with her, and I've watched some like interviews with her and stuff. And
She
like,
always does cool shit like that, right?
I think she's great, and like maybe I could like I'm so terrible when a song comes on, I won't know who sings it or what's it called, but I'll know I heard it or
I'm bad like that a lot too.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of these like one hit wonders, especially. I'm like, like I know that song.
But she's cool. You're talking about Humble. I don't know. Last time I seen something, she's still living at home.
Yeah, she's still like literally she still lives with her mom.
Yeah.
Her hit record is made in her fucking bedroom.
Yeah, it's
Like, with
wild.
her brother.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's cool. And where's she from? She's from
I don't even know where she's from, man. America, I know that, but
America somewhere. Yeah, I don't remember. But,
but I think that goes to show you a long way where it's like, you know, a lot of people can tell you what to do with music, but at the end of the day, you just need to be yourself.
yeah,
And that goes with any product you invest
yeah,
in.
100%.
Like you love Oddbird and those guys, eh? Like those guys, their vibe screams through their whole product.
Oh
man.
yeah,
Like,
man.
it's just like, oh man, like I can just tell these dudes are just so stoked on what they're doing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they're not just
Have you
like.
been there?
I've been to Odd Bird, not Odd Bar.
Same.
And last time I went to go to Odd Bar, it was packed to the tits, so I
Yeah.
couldn't get in. And I'm not waiting, so I didn't wait. But I didn't make any reservations. But
I don't know if they take resis over there or not. I've been, but I haven't eaten there yet. I've literally gone like walked over twice after going to Oddbird.
you try to go there, man.
Yeah.
You can't.
Did you have a burger at Oddbird? Would you?
I did. I had the chicken burger. I had the one,
nice.
and I got those truffle fries, man. God damn it, those are so good.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
me and my girlfriend were just like starstruck. We're like, what in the fuck just entered my mouth?
I know those. We were there last night. It was awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Vegan
What I
style.
get? I got the jalapeno chicken burger thing, and then
Yeah.
she got the one that tastes like a Big Mac almost.
Yeah, the Haggard chicken.
Haggard.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good. You didn't have a burger though. You went for the chicken. The
Oh,
chicken's unreal.
It just looks so damn good. Like I've had lots of burgers, man, but when you you see a good breaded chicken, you're like, I need to eat that. Like,
It's the burger is there's a place tied for it now. It's Sasso Hamilton, but their chicken sandwich, I don't know if it's either equivalent or better than the burger. Like it's
jeez,
so good.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
guys are good.
My next time I do go to Oddbird, the plan is to get a normal burger though.
Yeah.
And I love this. They got the right staff working that thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, waiter came up to me and he's like, "Hey, man, like, you can keep ordering if you want, but like, don't have to." Like, I don't know. He was just like, his vibe was just
chill.
like great. Yeah, it was just he educated you too, because like you don't really fucking know
Yeah.
what they are when you look at it. And then,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man. And
That's a great spot.
he always just recommends how you, like, what pace you go at. Like, I don't know, man. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, and see over there they play the kind of tunes like old school hip hop rap over there too. I like that shit.
And
too.
Oddbar's going for the punk vibe.
Yeah.
I love it. Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like everything you want when you go get pizza.
Yeah, no
They
doubt.
nailed it.
Yeah.
But you can tell those dudes, that's just what they love, you know?
No doubt.
You know them better than I do.
Well, yeah. They've been here before too. I did a podcast with them. And
I've watched, that was the first one I watched. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was that episode.
They cook burgers right in here.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
nuts, dude.
Listen, it smelled like burgers in here for months. I kept the doors shut. It was amazing.
No matter how many windows you had, eh?
Yeah, I kept them closed. It was smelled like amazing in here.
Oh,
forever.
you did it on purpose to keep.
Yeah,
it
I didn't want it to get out.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I think we're getting pretty close. What about a couple things? Your favorite pizza joint in Welland?
Oh, dude, it's a tough one, man. But you know what? Lately, like I feel like it changes all the time. It's never like.
See, I've heard this about from Welland people before.
Yeah. At first, you're eating the Rex, all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Like, just don't want the Rex today, you know? And then, like, you're at Luciano's a lot all of a sudden. And then you miss that sweet sauce. So then you just at Rose City all of a sudden.
Yeah,
all
Rose
the time.
City, yeah.
And you just kind of keep them all in your inner circle, man. You never pick one, I feel. It's always just like,
The pizza in Welland's good.
Like, it's Mom's birthday. We're going to Mateo's. You know what I mean?
No
like,
doubt. Have you done Antonio's?
Yes, I finally tried it the other day.
And?
Loved it.
It's good
I
stuff.
got pineapple, bacon, and hot peppers.
What about wings? Where's the best wings in town?
Tailgates.
Wow, you didn't hesitate on that one.
That's not even a question. It's tailgate. And that's not just in town. That's just all over the best wing tailgates. Because I've toured in lots of towns, man.
Right.
I've eaten, and obviously I get a lot of wings where I go.
But like new ownership now.
Yeah, I still the same. It's great.
Yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. They actually told me they didn't bother to touch the wing recipes unless it's like they added new flavors.
Right.
But they're just keeping it all. The wings are like the bread and butter of tailgates, you know?
See, I personally, Hank's, I'm a big fan of Hank's.
It's good. The size ain't
smaller.
right, though, in my opinion.
See, I like the smaller ones.
Really?
I don't know, but
you're a wing dude, though, not a drumstick dude, right?
No, I like drumsticks.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had some big good ones too, but
What's your go-to wing flavor?
no, I don't have one.
No.
No,
See, when I'm at Hank's, it's always medium garlic parm fused together.
yes,
Smells like feet, but it fucks.
No, it's great.
It's the best.
I like their garlic parm that you can, or their parm that you can get that in there.
Yeah.
You can mix that in. There's times where I'll go out and I'll order suicide. Sometimes I'll go out and I'll be like, I want the lightest spice, whatever that is.
Just
medium
depending on your
mild.
day.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll want like honey medium.
Do you ever fuck with butter Cajun?
No.
See, dude, I discovered this. It's just Cajun, but then they mix butter with it, and it's just like the best.
Yeah,
and like, I've asked a lot of people, and they're like, butter Cajun? Like, what's that? I'm like, dude, you should put butter with the Cajun. It's like greasier. It's great. It's the best.
So where'd you have that at first, Hank's?
T-Gates.
Yeah?
Actually, no. Lies. I worked at Santos Pizza back in
for Vic?
2015. No, this is when the new owners took over.
Gotcha.
And some dude ordered butter Cajun. I'm like, what the fuck? And I mixed it. I'm like, yo, this is fucking sick. Like, it's just like, I didn't want Cajun because it was so dry all the time. But then you throw the butter in, and it's just the best. And
interesting.
so I finally took it to my favorite wing place, Tailgates. I'm like, oh, I've been under a rock.
Have you ever played there before?
No. For some reason, they never wanted me to play there. Maybe it's because they saw how drunk I got there all the time. But like, it's those damn team pictures, man. For $20,
Yeah, no, those are dangerous. Yeah, those are dangerous.
Yeah, the boys and I, our livers have racked up a lot of kilometers since we turned 19. We've just been going there strong.
Yeah, no doubt.
But here I am. A lot of different shirt sizes than I was at 19.
Yeah.
And but I don't give a shit. I've had a lot of good times growing up, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Welland's great, man. It's got everything you need. It's not too much. If you want a little too much for the weekend, go to Toronto.
Do you think you always live locally?
Yeah. Hands down.
Not going?
No. Like if anything, I'll move elsewhere in Niagara. Like I really like Port Colborne. I would love to live in Port
Port
Colborne.
Colborne, Six City.
Just so quiet. It's kind of like I don't know. It's just kind of unrealistic when you go there. Like how nice it is. Like you can go to like a lot of towns, but then you never meet a town like Port Colborne.
So how did you get tied up with the lock when you shot there? Because that
Oh
I think that's my favorite pizza.
yeah, dude. My friend April, who I went to
Not
high
I
school
think
with,
I know. I gotta say it.
it's
I
so
love it.
good.
But it's what of him. But yeah, go ahead, April.
Yeah, April. She's dating Josh.
Oh, sick.
And I went to high school with April, so she's like, "Yeah, my boyfriend's opening this pizza place." I'm like, "Oh, dope."
They're so good.
Yeah, and then like finally, I'm like, I saw like him advertising it because he's not dumb with marketing. Like
Yeah, he's shaking
great.
it up too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, these things look good. Like this guy's not fucking around. Like these look fantastic.
And then you ended up. What did you shoot there? What was it?
Well, I
again?
took my girlfriend on a date there first, and she fell in love with the place too.
Nice.
And I looked around, I'm like, this is a cute little place. So I'm like, this is dope. And then yeah, we shot a music video there for a song called "Stuck and Crazy," and it's about just being
Yes.
stuck in like bullshit, with a relationship. And I was like, oh, wouldn't that be cool? We did like a speed dating thing where we just end up with crazy people. And then, I thought about it. Like, I thought about doing it at the Black Sheep, but it's kind of got its own vibe in the Black
Yeah.
Sheep. It wasn't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the cute like it wasn't like the cute background I was
Yeah.
looking for, right? And then like Mate Cafe also wasn't screaming that vibe for me either. And then I remembered, I'm like, the lock, it's just so perfect in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and this will be great. I can, I could support a local business. Like,
It's awesome.
I bought all the actors pizzas, gift cards I gave them to the lock. They were very great to us.
Nice.
It's just creating that relationship locally, and that's a big mission for Revive the Rose. Always just sticking to our roots with local.
Yeah, I love it.
It's part of the name, man. So, yeah, and Port Colborne may not be Welland specifically, but like Niagara's still local,
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a great time, man. They're super cool with us filming in there, and they're so stoked. And